और सर क्या हाल चाल है? आज लॉन्ग वीकेंड है, छुट्टी मना रहे हैं लोग. स्लो. ओके, आर यू फॉर यूट्यूब ठीक होगी? एक क्रैकिंग तो नहीं आ रही ना? अब क्लीन है, क्लीन ऑडियो. ओके, सो इट मीन्स वी कैंट यूज दिस Zoom audio. क्लीन आ रही है ना ऑडियो? All right, guys, we will get started in 5-10 minutes. Just checking audio. Just back out. I don't need these. US market is open Monday. Yeah. है जी? USA में छुट्टी नहीं, यहाँ USA market is open. Guys, we'll get started shortly, just fixing YouTube audio. All right, let's get started. 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to superareas.com. Another weekly presentation, Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. I'm broadcasting from Toronto, Ontario, Mississauga to be exact, 1575 Trinity Drive, and we do our weekly presentation. And I know we have a long weekend here in Canada, civic holiday Monday. However, our office is open because U.S. market is open, and we will be trading as usual. Like every Saturday, I like to start my presentation as with the quotation, which I really enjoy, and the quotation goes as, they say sky's the limit for ambition, we say sky's only the beginning. And that is absolutely true for what I'm about to share with you on this Saturday afternoon. How the presentation is going to work, before I get into it, let's look at some disclaimers and disclosures that I put out every Saturday. I know it's hard to read, but if you see our link, superareas.com, you're able to look at the disclaimers, disclosures, terms and conditions on how we operate. It boils down to three particular things. Number one is that we are not an investment firm, we're not broker, we're not a registered bank, we're not a registered investment firm, nothing like that. We don't trade anybody's account, we don't manage anybody's account, we are not, we're not brokers, so we have no intention of guiding you in any financial instrument whatsoever. We're not gonna say, give us your money, we'll manage, things like that. So we are, at the end of the day, we are a software consulting company, we write software and that's it. And lately we've been writing some software that has changed the way you analyze the trading market. So you're responsible for your own wins and losses, and you can use our software as a tool to kind of get ahead and make trading a little bit more fun and exciting without the headache of technical analysis. Now, the way this presentation is going to work is, today we started half an hour late, but 12:30 we started. Approximately until 2 p.m. I will answer questions live here in person, on WhatsApp, on TikTok. So generally I run these presentations every Saturday until 2 p.m. for a basic Q&A, and then after 2 p.m. users come in who've been using our software for about for a few days or trial or things, and then they will start asking me advanced level concepts. So approximately 5 hours this presentation will run, 4.5. It's a long weekend here in Canada. So around 2 p.m. we'll take a break and we'll get into the trading approximately around 2:30 p.m., a little bit more advanced level. Now this event is streamed through our social media accounts, so it is being broadcasted on TikTok and it is being recorded on YouTube. And like every Saturday, anything you ask me in person here, your audio will get recorded, but your video is not, because cameras are pointing towards me. The way the session works is emphasis on audience engagement, and nothing is scripted. We don't have a script that we follow for every presentation. And mostly it's Q&A based, and if you have questions, you can ask your questions through TikTok, or you can ask your questions through YouTube or WhatsApp comments. Let me just quickly open my WhatsApp so it is ready for answering question. Okay. little bit about us. As you can see on the slide, this is an article of November 6, published year 2000, Conestoga College, Kitchener. That's where I went to school for computer programming and analyst program. And I had an opportunity to represent Canada in gold medal for software technology. So why are you here today? Because I want to present a software that we have written that analyzes the market for you, and that market, whether it be for crypto or stocks or options or anything, any market in the world, and it will analyze it, and it will give you, so without the need of drawing any tools, it will give you an idea on how to read the market. What is it that exactly we are selling? First, everybody can learn. So no matter who you are, wherever you are, if you can breathe, we can teach you how this particular software works. And I will give you a demo and how all of this is all put together. So today, the interactive session talks about basic financial knowledge, risk management, smart money, smart investment, AI-based, and Algo, and how the swings work, funded account works, and everything in between. I'm able to answer your questions. And we teach you how to trade futures. That's the market we focus on, and we don't, at the beginning, for the users that are new, we don't go into stocks or options, bonds, EFTs, CFDs, things like that, because the universe is so big. But we will get into trading futures. So because today is a smaller crowd, we will go directly into, rather than a normal procedure of introduction, because everything is already recorded on our YouTube channel for the past few weeks. Due to the long weekend holiday here, we can go directly into Q&A, and I will start to answer any questions you guys have directly off WhatsApp or TikTok or YouTube. So let me just change the camera here. There you go. And let me put up the software for this, so it'll make it easier for everybody to see. और सर आपका ये पीए ठीक जा रहा है? हाँ, उसके बाद दोबारा स्टार्ट किया गया? नहीं नहीं, अच्छा। ठीक है, वो भी सही है, लेकिन उधर भी अगर आप एक ट्रेड में आए, ठीक है, तो और वहाँ पर भी अगर आपको नहीं स्टॉप लॉस लेना आ रहा, तो वो भी अकाउंट उसी तरह जाएगा ना, वो फ़र्क तो कोई नहीं। आपने आइडिया ये है कि आपने एरिया लेना है या मिड बैंड लेना है या डाइवर्जन लेना, जब तक आप स्टॉप लॉस नहीं करेंगे, वो इट्स आइडेंटिकल। राइट. सो उसमें आप बेशक $1,00,000 भी डालें और लेट्स से एरिया पे आ गई नैस्डैक 400 पे और आपने लॉन्ग करना है तो फंस जाएंगे ना, उधर भी उसी तरह फंसेंगे. तो ट्रेडिंग के अंदर एक है, जब तक स्टॉप लॉस लेना नहीं आएगा आपकी ट्रेडिंग नहीं चलेगी आगे. तो ये है कि एग्ज़ाम नहीं है, एग्ज़ाम तो ये सिर्फ बिगिनर्स के लिए, राइट. सो हाँ, यस 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 यस. तो प्रेशर है. हाँ, लेकिन सो आप वहाँ से स्टार्ट कर लें, $1,500 से स्टार्ट कर लें. लेट्स से 15 ही ले 15 ही और माइक्रो ही डालें एंड देन उसको उस साइड से देख लें. मेरी रिकमेंडेशन ये है कि क्योंकि आइडिया उसका ये नहीं है कि आपने पैसे डाल दिए तो वो इजी हो जाएगा. उसका चैलेंज उतना ही डिफ़िकल्ट रहेगा. जस्ट कि सिर्फ वो पास एग्ज़ाम का चैलेंज नहीं रहेगा कि जी एग्ज़ाम पास करना है और आगे जाना है. तो 1500 का रिस्क लीजिएगा, बट दैट्स अबाउट इट. 250 $250 वाला, हाँ वो भी सही है, लेकिन उसमें आपके यस यस हाँ वो 250 मेरे हिसाब से थोड़ा सा कम हो जाता है, थोड़ा सा आपका ना. नहीं क्योंकि देखिए उसमें वायर भी डालनी है आपकी, $50 की तो वायर हो जाएगी. अकाउंट खुलना है और अगर स्लिप हुआ तो 250 थोड़ा सा कम है. 1000 फिर भी ठीक है कि यू कैन just setting up the software, guys. So directly we'll go into how the software screen looks like. Mid-band, let me check the strategy for a mid-band ATM. Give me a second. I think its strategy for ATM is, give me a second. Hello, Ji. Anyway, guys, just have a seat and I will. So you asked me the question, what the point would be for mid-band. Period, whether it's mid-band, whether it's Automax, whether it's Max Prime, what the period means is how fast it will, so it's like a radius. The smaller that number is, the smaller the radius is. So you have to kind of figure it out. From 55 to 25 is a good number. Welcome, guys.
Yes, how's it going?
Good, good. First time attending the presentation?
For him.
For him.
I know you for a while.
Okay, you've been with us for a while. Okay, welcome. Because of the small crowd based on the long weekend, I will directly go into Q&A, so it's much easier, much faster how things work. You have questions, I have answers. He probably knows that we have a piece of software that analyzes the market. That's I was just showing right here. It predicts the market based on the price, based on the volume, based on few other things we have put together. And it allows you to predict pretty accurately. when it comes to futures market. So you have trading experience? In the
Not
past?
just the basics.
Just the basic, okay. One thing is, you don't need your own money to get started into trading business. And once you start to learn how to do it properly, you can make, starting to get into, from part-time to full-time eventually. In terms of time, about 9:30 a.m. to 11 o'clock is that's what they wrote here. So this is the trading floor right here. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., 3 p.m., you'll see users trading. And most of them are not using their own money. We teach you how to use a funding program. So, because at the beginning, if you're new to trading, we never ever recommend you to invest your own funds until you understand the software. Yes, that hey, how am I going to put a stop loss? What is the next move of the market? And until you learn the language for a couple of months, you're able to then trade.
So with Nasdaq,
Yes.
Can you trade like in the evening time? Do you?
Yes, you can.
recommend-
So, for example, let's pick Nasdaq, right? And let me go to this chart. It's a 15-10 chart. And at night, Nasdaq moves pretty smooth, right? So after 6 p.m., you can use the 15-10 chart, and you can take, like for example, mid bands along the way. So same concept that you will do during morning for ES, you would do after 6 p.m. for Nasdaq. So from the next big move will come until 3 o'clock in the morning. That's where the European session opens, and then you're able to do that through the European. So Nasdaq is fine for evening session. Yeah. Some users to play gold. Today I did a website update, and let me show you. I spent last night updating superareas.com, and now you're able to kind of look at all the markets. Like so, for example, the indices, the equity markets. You can, if you want to play with instruments like the bond and the yields. You want to do currency, agriculture, energy, like natural gas and metal, silver, gold, right? So it's not limited to ES. So in our program, we tell you how ES moves and how the software predicts, but you can go into micro, mini, and lots of options there for you. And some users prefer one market or another. I trade with Nasdaq. It's faster. And I trade, as you see, we have I'm not sure if you follow this. Hi. So if you follow this, we have a data sheet put together.
You post on the side.
Yeah. So the idea of this is it will analyze 30 days of market. And for example, on August 2nd, computer predicted some numbers. And market for the last 3 days it's just been a sell-off. What does a sell-off mean? It means that people are panicking and they're just selling, shorting the stock or options or indices, doesn't matter. So last 2 days, the U.S. economy is kind of correcting itself. Since February, things were just one way up. Like so, when Nasdaq got to 21,000 almost, we were thinking, come on, this is not realistic gains. Yeah, so whatever comes up must come down. Whatever goes down must come up. But right now, I still think it should be in 15,000 range, maybe 16,000 range. But for being it to on a 21,000 range was ridiculous, right? So, but we don't care. We don't care if it goes up. We don't care if it comes down. We care what is a day trading. So that's what the. situation is. Let me.
So for him, like, can you explain what exactly we'll get with the package, the subscription, so
Okay.
he understands?
At the beginning, there's no money involved. Because she just joined, I will kind of rewind myself for 5 minutes and explain what I explained earlier. And then I'll catch up all three of you how the situation works. So we are a software consulting company, and we have written some software that analyzes the market. So let me just quickly put up that slide, the intro slide. Some disclaimers, because both of you guys can, that we're not a financial company. We're not a company that takes your money, invests in something, and gives you a return. Nothing like that. We're not going to say buy Tesla, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, nothing like that. We're not going to say even the day of trading you are that, hey, this is a good place to buy. We are a software company that has written a software that helps you analyze the markets. So if you are new into trading, where do you begin, right? And we are that company that helps you kind of really give you baby steps to get into trading. So this is the initial building block that you can, and you don't, a new person that comes to trading, there's lots to learn, lots. It's a universe of its own. So for example, let me throw some terms at you that you're going to learn about relative strength index, RSI. You're going to learn about diversion. You're going to learn about stocks or options or cryptos. There's lots that I can't just like give it to you on the first 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks or even months. So we have broken our program into an easy to use software, ready-made. So the way it works is, so come with one expectation that first, it's not a course that I'm selling. That, hey, you take this course and you're going to graduate and you're going to be a, what it is we have written a software that helps you analyze and understand markets with very much ease. So I want it to be very clear. So it's not something I'm going to take some money, invest in somewhere, give you a % returns, nothing like that. So you're responsible. Normally I do these presentations. They're all recorded on our YouTube channel. You guys can watch like well over 250 hours of videos are there on our official channel. Presentations like it's just because of the long weekend, the crowd in person is not as much. About us, we've been here for a decade or more. This is a company, you've heard their ad on the radio, Win Lifetime. Daniel does the ad. So we are the same company, but we're the subscription-based model. So there's 2 offices. One is Dixie Matheson. There's a presentation happening right now at 1 o'clock. And they sell this software where you buy the software. This office, we do the presentation. It's the same software. Is a subscription-based model because a lot of users who are new to trading, they have no idea where to begin, right? And they don't want to invest 7, 8, 9, 10 grand into the piece of software, and then they're like, I'm not sure what to do with it. So we break it down into a little bit even more easier to understand. So about us, this is I went to Conestoga College, Kitchener, Ontario, November 6th, year 2000. And this is me. This is my passion about software. So I was lucky enough to represent Canada in information technology in the year 2000. So our whole company revolves around making good software, and we've been involved in for at least last 20 years or so. What is it we are selling? Anybody can learn, whether you have a financial knowledge about industry or not. It's very easy. Our requirement is that, hey, you must be coachable. You must know that, hey, what we are teaching, we are doing a genuine effort to teach you, and you got to be coachable. That's all. Only thing we ask you to come prepared is greed, control your greed. That is the only problem you guys will run into, 100%. and discipline. Discipline is when to quit. You have a daily target of 50, 100, 500, 1,000. You guys can make $100,000 a day and still it's not enough in the trading market. So no, and I can answer, because of smaller crowd, you guys have the benefit of like questioning me live here. And then, hey, how much money do I need? How much time is it? What kind of computer I need? So my job here to sit in front of you and answer all these questions for next 5 hours. So generally we run these Saturday presentations. So the way this company works is Monday to Friday is pure trading. So we trade with you, and this market is open 23 hours a day. It's not confined to time. You don't have time in the morning, do it in the evening. You don't have time in the evening, do it late at night. So 23 hours a day you can sit and spend maybe 90 minutes. Now that's the maximum I'm saying. 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Some users are done. That sounds too good to be true. Come and visit us at 1575 Trinity Drive, and we'll show you how the program works. So out of the whole universe of trading, we pick the one that's highlighted in green. It's called futures trading. Futures trading, you don't need any money. You don't need any money of your own. So one thing, come prepared. I don't want you to invest your own money into futures trading. Zero. Until you're ready. Like before you guys came, me and him were talking that I believe he's ready to kind of go into risking his own money into futures trading, because he has understood the software for past couple of months that, okay, how much money I need, how much money I can make per day. So we were just discussing, start with $1,000, see how you can build up that account slowly. But before that, he has attempted like 4, 5, 6 times the funded program, and how it all works. So let me give you that. I'm going to be answering questions here too. So address is at superareas.com. Everything is there. Any questions? Just raise your hand and I'll answer your questions right there. So we start you with futures market. Why futures? Don't need to invest your own money. And stocks and options require you at least $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 before you start getting into a trading market. And the way our school works is, this trading school is that we ask you to first, if you're a beginner, to see how the system works before you risk your own money. Okay, so let's, do you have any trading experience? Sorry? Cryptocurrency. So you're probably doing some spot trading, buying some crypto with some investment through some app online, whether it's Binance or blockchain or Newton or Coinberry and things like that, right? So, and then the way a normal trader is, how does the trading journey begin is you're able to download an app, go on TradingView, listen to YouTube, listen to some influencer, join a Telegram group, and kind of work your way together to make money in the industry. It is quite exhausting to figure out what to do. So we made this tool much easier for you to analyze. Whether you take this program or not, this course or not, still this is a great field to be in altogether, and it's substantially rewarding if you know how, if you wait for an opportunity and get in. So and you have some experience with stocks. Okay. So stocks is simple. Let's say buy a stock of Apple and hope it would go up to a certain, so that's a little bit longer term. With futures trading, you're in, hey boss, good evening. You haven't gone anywhere this weekend, long weekend, and you're here?
No,
So,
I'm here.
Okay, that's good, that's good. So the program that that I'm about to discuss is absolutely free. There is zero cost for you to assess us, zero. With nothing we're gonna give you every single thing, and let me show you on our website. superareas.com. So for 14 days, I want you to download the piece of software we give you, join our community, join our room, understand the language that we talk about, and zero cost. Like, so after 14 days, I want you to then tell me if my software that we have developed is worthwhile for you. So now coming up and catching up to your question is what are you, so before you get into subscription, get a Windows laptop. So the requirement is you need to have, let me write my phone number because if anybody, let's see, get this. Okay, so 647-228-0694 is our WhatsApp. Country code is +1. And if you have questions, this is a WhatsApp number. It's read by 4 individuals, myself, and we can answer any of your questions 23 hours a day. So once you take our piece of software, we not only give you the software, so it says the package list you will get, we will give you also 10 market data. Predicts certain numbers, certain signals. So the word that is being used in the market is signal. So it predicts for S&P, Nasdaq, gold, crude oil, natural gas, and Dow Jones that if the market goes up or down, where could it return from, or how high can it go? So these are, let me zoom in a little bit here, so easier for you guys to see. 100% risk-free 14-day trial. Our team will set it up for you. You will download the piece of software. You will start analyzing the markets and go from there. What do you get? You get the piece of software, 10 markets data. Do you know how futures trading works? A little bit? No? Okay. Gold trading? Have you heard? Yeah. I'm going to focus on these three. You are a pro at this. No. So just to kind of go into the basics of it. So this is a symbol for in the futures trading, GC. So gold stands for GC. Gold has a price. So let's say the price right now is $24.80 per ounce of gold. That's the price. You want to trade the price of gold. In futures trading, your job is just getting the prediction. Is the gold price going to go up, or is the gold price going to go down? You don't own gold. You will never buy gold. You will never require $2,480 of investment, nothing like that. All you're doing is whether the gold price goes up or gold price goes down, we don't care. We absolutely could care less. All we have to do is make sure that we pick in direction properly. So what is the job? Job for us, so market is open 23 hours, Chicago Mercantile Exchange. It's not like a stock market where it opens up 9 o'clock, closes at 5. So it opens 6 p.m. in the evening. So the market will open now Sunday, tomorrow at 6 p.m. and it will run until 5 o'clock and then close for 1 hour. So it's closed Saturday. So it's closed Saturday and Sunday, but Sunday at 6 p.m. It will open and it will run until 5 p.m. On Monday. So futures market. So 23 hours a day, your job is only predict, is the gold price is going to go up? Is the gold price is going to go down? So let's assume 9:30 a.m. on Monday, you open your computer and gold is trading at futures price is $24.80. And if you can predict next 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 100 minutes, tomorrow. There's no range. You can predict it for a day. But we are a short-term trader. We're a day trader. All trades must close by 5 o'clock. So we are not holding a position when the market is closed. So our job is, so we're not holding a position whatsoever after 5 o'clock. So we are pure day traders. And the term that we use is called high frequency trading. So we are not, sometime I'm in a trade for 30 seconds or even a minute. That's it. So all I'm caring about, hey, I took an entry. So you can call it scalping, you can call it anything. So the actual word is high frequency trading. And maximum trades, we prefer 6 to 8 trades a day, maximum. And that should get you anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a day I'm talking. But you come with one thing goal only, you're not gonna get greedy. And because that I cannot control for any human being whatsoever, you come with your own, a little bit more, and things can go sideways, so be ready there. So what is your job? 9:30, if you say price of gold goes to 81, and your direction was right, and this could happen blink of an eye, this could happen in 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes or so, maximum maybe 5 minutes, they will give you $100. So you will make $100 if you can predict the price of gold that it's going to go up. You can predict the same thing. Gold price will go down. They will still give you $100 reward. So your job is to just sit and predict. Now, some communities don't like this type of trading straight out because they consider it gambling. But here's the thing, trading is not gambling. The main difference between, so I want to get that my point across, is that the way casino or gambling works is 100% everything is random. Random. You go to any casino and you put a bet on, you don't know the outcome. Here, nothing is random. Everything happens mathematically with the really, how the market moves and everything is done by computer algorithms. So yes, there's a chance the price can go in other direction, but we will teach you how to put a stop loss and how to, most of the time you won't need to hit your stop loss, but if you follow what the computer is telling you, you'll be successful. Any questions on this so far? It's all good? So that's all your job is. Now you can pick 200 and, let's see, I think 58 markets, not 200, just 58 each day. You want to trade Nasdaq, you want to trade Russell, you want to trade gold, crude oil, natural gas, currencies, micros, minis, anything. So you can trade even heating oil. So it doesn't have to be gold, so you have 50 or plus options. So within our software, we will give you something called levels or areas that you will learn over through the training videos on how to use them. Then you will, this is the particular market I trade, Nasdaq, and I'll give you how to read Nasdaq, how the market moves. What is Nasdaq? US 100 companies, tech companies. We'll give you a daily Zoom access, so each day. So not just giving you the piece of software, it's a community. You can't trade at home, come here, sit down with us, no problem. We have mentors standing here. It's part of the same subscription. We don't charge you anything extra. If you are not able to come here, you can listen to us on privately on our Zoom. What's the reliability of the signal? Come test us for 14 days, and then you'll find out the reliability for your own. We have a superareas.net members chat. You want to hang out with other group of users who are trading. You have questions, there's success stories, you can connect us. So that's how the program works. But one thing you will need is a Windows computer This does not work on Mac. This does not work on iPhone, iPad, things like that. So iCore 5 or 7. So 3 requirements: Windows computer 10 or 11. You need 16 gig of RAM at least, because you're why do I do futures? It's cheaper. With funded account, you don't need to invest your own money. 16 gig RAM. Once you have the piece of software, so this is how the journey will begin. You will download the piece of software, you will join our community, you will start learning how the software works. So let me go and log in here with my own account. So once you log in at CDN, internet today is really slow. So once you're logged into the portal, there are 6-7 videos I want you to see. So they'll teach you the basics of the software, how to enter, how to exit. So most of them are on YouTube as well. So you can subscribe to our official YouTube channel. So we have right here is beginner's guide on how to get started. And it's an extensive video, 2.5 hours, just to go through. And we go step by step, teach you everything, how all of this works. Let me see if we ever, all right, is it still not logged in? How is your trial coming along? You were on a trial yet?
No, I actually subscribed.
Okay. So how's your journey coming along so far?
So I started.
Anyway.
I started a few months back.
Okay.
But since I have a full-time job, it was really difficult, and we had to take major project in the company.
Okay.
But right now it's over that project, so I just resubscribed
Okay.
again. Yeah, those videos helped.
Okay.
To make But for me, the only issue was like there's way too many stuffs going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to focus on one strategy, like one, for example, the mid-band you showed us.
Yes.
Or there's too much going on, right? So
I know it's a bit of a noise, quite a bit, like
Yeah.
where to begin with, right? So what we ask you at the beginning is master reading these numbers, right? So for Nasdaq, for ES, for Russell, like pick a market. The biggest market in the world that gets traded is S&P 500 futures, that everybody trades the future within the futures market. Learn to see what these numbers are, and then you'll be able to make money faster. You don't have to focus on 20 things we teach you, how to do overbought, oversold, diversion, gap trade. But we teach you literally everything like that you need to know if you want to know. Or focus on the mid-band trade. 15-10 is green, 30-20 is green. 2 are green, buy. Trend is down, sell. Computer will give you live signal, hey, this is the best entry to enter, which is the mid-band trade. And ask him to give you the trial of ATM, where the advanced trade management will automatically put the trade in for you. Automatically will put a stop loss in, automatically put a TP in. All you did is, and just gotta move the trail as you make profit. I know at the beginning when you were starting, you were doing a lot of overbought, oversold. On a 30-20, when it got to overbought, you shorted. When 30-20 got, only thing with overbought, oversold is you gotta watch these numbers. That, okay, at which point the market could reverse from. And lately, the way the market has been moving, it's moving within those numbers, but still, it's like, even Nasdaq is moving like 800 points in a day. And all we care about is what? 5 points, 6 points, 10 points. Sometimes you go in a trade for 30 seconds, and you come out with $400 that are it. Software said, so you will hear me on the live Zoom call, and I'll say, 18,400 is coming, and everybody would enter, put it your stop loss of 18,000, what is the 25 or 20 points below, just in case market doesn't stop there, you would put a stop loss. And so what happened was this market on a Friday, when it was falling, it fell to 18,000. It was coming to 18,400, went through it, went to 18,386, and it bounced back up all the way to 18,500 series. We don't care from 400 to 500. We only care 400 to 420, 400 to 410, because that from 400 to 410 is $200, and took us. We waited. We sat down. We're like, no, not going to buy until the price comes to us. Waiting. The price came, and we entered the trade together, and we basically got, like, I think it was, if I look at my messages, we were done before 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. So that's how, if you can master between the 8 different type of methods that we teach you, just the areas, and the second one would be a mid-band. I know you're curious, but test it out, the program first. What we offer is not only just the software, it's a full program. Yes, boss.
So for areas, is it areas available for any market?
10 markets. So 10 markets, and you can now take.
Because I want to subscribe to the area.
Yes.
Because I understand now how
Yes.
areas work.
So, for example, if you, let's go back to our website, give me a second. So, portal, okay. So, now we have logged in. So just to kind of, once you log in, you will see the news events of today. So what time you shouldn't be trading. So we teach you how all of that works. For example, on Friday, it was employment situation report, so you shouldn't be trading at 8:30, period. Anything when the impact is high, don't take a trade. We now post corporate earnings. If there's a company that could change the behavior of the market on S&P or Nasdaq, that is all there for you. The software latest package, your journal, mentoring, funded account, and right here is your live Zoom and live audio video and your areas. So Monday to Thursday. So we have added base and pressure as well. So allows you to see what the market pressure has been. And so 10 markets. So S&P, Dow, Nasdaq. So for 150, which is the regular subscription price is 300. Some users don't care about the software. They don't care about any of the live streams. Like I have more users don't care about any of the 90% stuff we give. There's one segment of our program is just the areas. So we charge $150 per month, and we give you morning areas and evening areas. Because then you can trade on your phone. You can trade on any market. You can trade on CFDs, spot prices. You look at what our computer has predicted, our software model has predicted versus what would be competition out there. So that was your, so $150 a month for 10 areas, morning and evening. So evening, night session, and morning.
Can you give us example of how you can use these areas to trade?
Okay, absolutely. So the way any stock market, options market, crypto market, if you are part of any group, Discord, Telegram, WhatsApp, the group owner will say, I'll give you signals. Signals to buy, signals to sell. We don't just give you the signals. We'll give you the full fundamental where these signals come from. Because the signal could say, I could make a group, charge you $20 a month. That's it. And I can say, you know what? Buy Nasdaq at 19, this is a Thursday. Let's pick up Friday. Let's pick up Friday so it's easier for me to explain. This latest one is Friday. So I could sit in a group, charge you $20, and I say mentorship or per month, and I can say just, hey, this is a good level to buy. This is a good level to buy. But here at Super Areas, we teach you how to extract these signals from our software. You can do it. All the basically trend bands, magic bands, divergent, Fibonacci, everything is all there. So you can pull these out yourself, the signal. So what are these numbers? So if you have a ES price, it will never go straight up or straight down. So the way think about it is, it's like a building, and these are the floors. So it's an apartment building, has floors. So let's write down R3, even R2. So these are the maybe another floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this building has 6 floors. Now remember how a floor works is, this is a floor and a roof at the same time. I'm just trying to give you as basic explanation of what I'm trying to do. So this area right here is same time roof, but for the top level, it is floor. You understand that, right? So I'm just going very, very basic to, so the word is called support and resistance. So same time this number is going to be support, same time it's going to be resistance. So what a computer does for us in advance, an hour in advance, that today if the market was supposed to go up, because computer doesn't know market is going to go up or down. That nobody knows. Market dictates itself which way it will go. We have no, but we predict on both sides whether the model is going to go up or down. If it goes as high as 55.30, it should give you a correction. So the word is retrace. So as the price is starting to go up, at R1, it should give you a little bounce back or retrace. If it starts to go down at these numbers, it will give you a few points from those. So when price gets to expected high, or this floor of R3, you should be selling from this number. So things will get overbought. You will sell, make your, let's say $50 a point, and you want to take 4 points. That's $200 done. When the price comes to, for example, at the bottom, if the price goes to 53.57, it should bounce back up. So that's what computer has predicted over a period of like analyzing the market for the last 1 year. So this is how to use these numbers. So if you just sit and wait. You don't look at a chart. You just look at the price. The first time price gets there, it should bounce back up or down. So that's how to read those numbers. Yes, boss.
Sorry. So every day.
Every day.
Or every evening.
Yes.
I'll just look at your evening levels.
Yes.
For that, and that'll be expected for the next day, right?
Yes.
So I'll just put a sell limit
Or buy limit in advance.
on those R3 and S3.
Yes. So so previous nights, low and high will sometimes go to S2 or R2 too. May not go expected high right away.
Okay.
It depends on where the market fell.
Depends on the news as well.
News
right?
is
Or
as
like
well.
what's going on.
Global events, right?
Yes.
So
Okay.
this is all done automatic. Like
Yeah.
no human does this, right?
Yeah.
So it just predicts it that, hey, if the gold was supposed to go up, where could it bounce or where could it bounce down? So if you want to be safe, pick expected high, expected low every day, and you'll be fine. And there are points sitting there. So that's what.
That's all.
That's all it takes to kind of do. This is a market I do myself, Nasdaq. And if you look at what I've been tracking, which I share with every So I track 30 days of data. So June 26th, Wednesday, every single day computer predicts some levels that, hey, I'm supposed to, for July 11th, then of course there was a holiday, July the 4th, 15, 16, 17, and then as these areas are being hit, I'm highlighting them. All right, computer predicted that between 360 to 400, price should go back up. Doesn't matter what a free fall is. Doesn't matter if there's a like nuclear war or not. Price can't just go straight down. If it goes down, price goes, if it's, so this is a level here. This is how far the price is gonna go down. You see price goes down like this, even with steps. If it's gonna go up, that's how internet trading pricing works. So these are the levels. So if you are getting into this zone, price will correct itself, maybe 10 points, maybe 5 points, maybe 20 points. So that's how you read these numbers. Yes, go ahead, go ahead. This is how, I like smaller crowd, much easier, makes it much easier.
Is there a reason why you prefer Nasdaq over S&P?
Speed, speed. Why it is, if you see my schedule, I don't know if you've been following me on Zoom, I have a ritual. So, but have you seen my live stream from 9 o'clock in the morning? Okay. So the way I work is I have a ritual, turn on my whole thing, turn on Nasdaq, update the sheet, and then I have assessed, oh, my charts are not working, any desk or something new tool. So I'm extremely busy. So for me, the fastest market to trade is Nasdaq. So that's why I prefer, so I have a lot of guys who are professionals somewhere else, maybe driving a truck or doing something where they don't have time. They're listening to my Zoom audio. So, so all they're paying attention to, so they can quickly open this on their phone. They already know, all right, 400 is done. Next number to wait for is 360. And they go, they take that trade and get in and get out. So if I can leave you with one thing in trading, none of this matters. Nothing of this matters. Doesn't matter how powerful your tools are, how powerful. If you don't have discipline in trading, including myself, I'm a human being, sometimes greed kicks in, emotion kicks in. Take a little bit more, and then you step out of those rules. So so don't go on your instinct. Computer is saying, so let's look at the software again. Where is the, right here, let me minimize. So this is the ES market for Friday. There it is. So you're watching the chart. Computer is saying the best entry to sell is this line, a midline. So don't go on your instinct, wait for an opportunity, wait for the number, and sell from there. This is called the gap trade, where the Bollinger Bands versus your price action is, there's a gap to it. Just wait for it, put a stop loss in, that if my market, so what is the computer telling you at this level? This is how it happened. Let's see, I'll take my mouse, my cursor over here. So this is something called, in our software, we call it a mid-band trade. So you will not see, of course, nobody knows the future, but let me go back and, so let's assume this is current position. So what is our software tells you? That there's a line going through, which we have created based on AI, based on algo trading. It is telling you if you were to sell, whenever the price touches this line, sell from here. Why? Background color is magenta, which means trend is down, price is going down. If I were to explain you trading 101, it is incredibly difficult. Trust me, it is incredibly difficult for beginners. Why? There are 25 calculations happening for you on this chart alone, 25, and I'll put some in. You have relative strength index, RSI. You have Bollinger Bands. You have moving averages. You have diversion lines. You have trend, night session, price line, midline, magic bands, large triggers, small triggers. They're not easy to compute for any human being constantly on their own. So these are, by the way, we didn't create any of this. These are all mathematical calculations that we fine-tune. So when you turn this on, this is all done for you. Your job is to sit and wait. Wait, wait, wait. Price will come to that line, and then I will enter my trade. So as the price is going to start dropping, and it comes, it picks your order right here because it told you right here that I will sell from here. It's giving you the live signal. People ask me, give me a signal, give me a signal. We can give you the software that gives you live signals. If you want to buy from these lines. If you want to sell from here. If you had taken this trade right here, this swing that went down was 16 points. This started at 3 o'clock. This is 3:57. So in 1 hour, market fell down 16 points. 16 times 50 is $800. We don't care about 800, 200, 100, $50. So our goal is to scalp maybe 10 points a day, 5 points a day. That adds up to $300 a day, $400 a day, $500 a day. I'm not here to teach you to become a gambler. My goal is to sit diligently. Computer is saying, buy, this is the best buying price, buy it here, put a stop loss in case. What is a stop loss? In case the computer is wrong. And so you want to protect yourself that computer is saying buy here. But what if price goes down, changes color? I don't want to lose all my capital, so we will put a stop losses. All of this is irrelevant if you don't know how to handle your losses. Meaning that if you're putting a trade in without a loss protection of your principal, if you take care of your losses, profits will take care of itself. Trading profits will take care of itself. Computer saying, buy here, but put a stop loss. Buy here, put a stop loss. Sell here, still put a stop loss. So, yes, was.
So, in terms of the areas,
Yes.
How far would you say to put the stop loss for?
In ES, at least 6-7 points.
6-7 points?
Because you want to make sure that, but here's the thing. If the areas are narrow, because sometimes you see the computer will predict, so 27 to 30, right? Of course, pick 30, but here's the thing. It can still bounce down from 26.75. So if you miss an area yeah. So when you have a smaller range of the area, pick the bigger number. So pick this. But let's say if you have a range from 27 to, for example, 35. It will test this first, then it will test this first. So smaller the range, pick the higher number. If your range is really, so you can quickly analyze. Sometimes the numbers are so like squished together, it will pick the higher or the lower number. So that's how to do that.
For the time frame for Nasdaq, you said speed, right?
Speed.
What's the lowest or the highest time frame you would go for?
I go for 20 points for Nasdaq. So what will I'm not a time until the price comes to me. I will wait inside, and then 10 points is $200. Maybe 2 lots, $400. 10 points is plenty. One trade, I did one trade on Friday, just one trade, and the price was 400, and I took an EA with a couple of lots, and the price shot up to like 441, and I made my money there, right? So even though market is in a free fall, it just does not climb up straight, does not come down straight. Even though if it's coming down, it gave you an opportunity of the first pullback, and that's where you go in, right? So that's how you do the mid-band or the, I used to teach on Saturday all 8 different types. It got confusing. A lot of people say, hey, which one do I do? Now we are down to 2 out of 8. Yes, I can teach you every time it got overbought, oversold, you can do Nasdaq. Nasdaq will get overbought in less than a minute. Like oversold, because Nasdaq swings are so fast, overbought, oversold, overbought, oversold. And with this, there's a cool tool now. You can program this to take a trade automatically. Don't even have to pay us. So if I right click in Nasdaq, there's something called an alert, right? You can set up these alerts and you can say, all right, I will now add an alert. And I can say, so for example, I will pick Nasdaq and I can say indicators, and the word is called strength. So every time my strength comes to 99.5, right? Sell. This is pure automation at your own, right? So our software will do the work for you. All you gotta do is just enter and set up an alert that, what am I saying? Every time Nasdaq equals this 99, next job, next page. It's like if this happens, what do you want to do? I want to take an action. What is my action? Submit an order, pick an account, and then do a sell order. That's it. And what it will do is, it will just keep taking an overbought to oversold. Put a stop loss, so it will exit automatically if it goes above 99%. Yes. So what I'm like, the possibilities of this tool are endless. Our objective is to make money, $100, $200, $300, $400 a day, go in. Futures market, Nasdaq will do the fastest. Coming down to more psychology, greed will kill you. I will tell you, if you quit this business with our software, only thing is you're like, you know what, I can't control myself. You managed to make one trade and you made instant $800 because you entered at futures market 18,400, whatever the number was, you took 2 lots and you make 800. You're gonna say, oh man, this is so easy. This is incredibly easy to make the money because your mind is not used to making this kind of money or seeing this kind of money that fast, right? So again, you sold here at 3 p.m. From here to here, you made $300 in less than maybe 5 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Your whole human brain is gonna get messed up because you are not used to seeing this kind of money fast. So this is the only fear I have of the new users. They get highly addicted to this. And if you're a person who's very impulsive, you're gonna have issues. I am telling you that right away. Even whether you take futures came from us or anybody else that is selling similar software out there or has created, you are going to run into problems. So the one thing you have to do is control yourself immensely when it comes to futures trading.
For that alert you just showed us,
Yes.
is there somewhere like some kind of video that shows us how to do it?
Yeah, I can make that video for you, no problem. Absolutely.
You can do the same thing for buying.
Yes, yes. You can say if the price goes to minus 99%, put me in Nasdaq to buy. So alert, and it will automatically alert you. And this is a free ATM. You don't need an ATM to do this. This is including part of the subscription that you have. Now coming back to our program. So this is what is yes, boss. Okay, how does the by first time attend your presentation? Okay, so I know you came in a little bit late, but you can catch up on this on YouTube. What you missed. This piece of software works with any broker. As long as, so the program that we use, which we have coded all of this in, is NinjaTrader. So NinjaTrader, it doesn't work on MetaTrader, it doesn't work on other, so this is exclusively on NinjaTrader. So that's how, so you can connect your own broker. For example, for futures broker in Canada, I recommend a Global, GFF, or AMP. These are the two futures brokers. You can connect your own money, but you have trading experience? Okay, that's good. Because at the beginning, we ask everybody, please don't put your own money, please. Because what happens is, you don't know how to put a stop loss, market crashes, and then you lose $400, and then you're like, nah, this is not for me. The way we tell you is, at the beginning, even our software, if you see, I have done extensive videos to explain funded program. So if you lost $1,500, your risk is only $40 or $33. So you can learn the software, you can master the skill of futures trading for as low as $33. Not from us. We are not a funded company. We just work with a funded company that works with our software. They provide the capital. So that's why we have a banner with an Apex. So let me give you an example. You're new. So this would be your journey for your friend right here is, so the new user. I'm not sure why I'm writing July. Now we are into August. So August the 3rd, you take the 14-day trial for free. Because if we give it to you for free, I want you to see it, download it, understand it, feel it, use it. No money is required, so trial is absolutely free. If you don't like the software, you're like, it's okay, it's another piece of junk, maybe they're selling, I don't like it. Go to add and remove, uninstall it, and that's it. Thank you very much. We had a good 14-day journey. God bless you in your trading set. But if you like it, if you see that we are providing a value to your trading, we have created a tool that helps you do this, and you feel, all right, how much they're going to charge you? We will charge you $300 per month. So on there, for this tool, we have a full price video right here. Give me a subscription. Where is the cost for it? Give me a second. How much does it cost? Because that's a question everybody asks. Okay. So 14 days free. After 14 days, the subscription is regular is $4.99. We give it to you for $2.99 per month. You can go with 3-month package, 6-month package, 12 months. But so let's say August 20th, you decide that I will give these guys a try for $300 a month. I feel the value that I'm getting for the software, for the areas, for the Zoom, for all of that is worth it. So let's look at cost versus benefit analysis. You're out $300, right? And you're like, okay, I want to make money. We recommend at least 1 month of demo trading. So September 20th comes around, and your subscription is one more time. So $600 you have spent on our thing, learning this thing, right? And now we will put you in a program called a funded program with a company called Apex. We are affiliated with them. They give you the capital. So I know demo doesn't feel real. It feels like, hey, it's not my money. I want to earn something. So what they tell you, we are affiliated, we have a coupon code, you can sign up, and they have a challenge or an exam. It's called evaluation, and I've done the full video, and everything is posted on our homepage. So let's pick their $25,000 program. So the cost of this is 35 US dollars. They will put in $1,500 in your account. They won't put in any account, they'll just give you a username, password for it, right? And you're able to prove to yourself, can I trade with this software? And if you fail, and if you lose $1,500, you only lose $35. You don't have to give any paperwork like CRA notices, SIN number. So this is a prop firm, it's a fake company, it's a fake money company. So the money is just there as a number, it's not giving you. So we normally see users failing about 4 times before they get into the round 2. So 4 times, let's say $40 to make it easy. $160, you will take 4 attempts. So you're not risking your money, you're risking their capital to get into graduation. $40 each exam. How much money you have lost by writing it 4? 1,500 times 4, that's $6,000. If you lose $6,000 of your own money, you will never touch futures trading for a while as a beginner user, right? So that's why we say never, ever, ever at the beginning put in your own money. You're going to go through the funded program and understand how that works. Even if you take 4, 5, 6, 10 attempts. Let's make it 8 attempts. By 8th attempt, you should really know how am I entering the trade. 8 times $320. 8 times 1,500 is what you have lost. And if you're still not understanding how to put a stop loss, then, you know, God help you. You're out 2 months of subscription, and you have spent $300 on writing these funded exams. Let's get to round 2. And I have a full video that I will explain how this funded account works. Round 2, they charge you $150, 10% of the money, because they want to know if you're serious, and they'll give you real capital now in the round 2, not in the round 1. You know what? You failed twice. 2 times 150. $300. Your losses are building. $600 that you have paid us, $320, almost $600 you have paid to Apex. And you're like, what is going on? I'm going to add 2 more things. We have a mentorship program too. You want to sit down with somebody for 1 full hour. You can sit down, pick their brain. We have 13 mentors available. Male and female both. They know how EA works, how PA works, how to read the chart. You want to sit down with Ranjit, who sits here Monday to Friday, and 1 full hour he trades. And you want his 1 hour of time, pay $50 to him, not to us. And then they can coach you one-on-one. So you take 2 hours of lessons, $100, 2x 50. Your lessons, your 2 PAs, your 8 EAs, and a subscription, we're up to 6, 9, 12, 13, $1,400 you have spent on this industry so far with us. We only took $600, but you have spent $1,400 together. All you need is 1 payout from Apex. They will pay you $1,500. So out of this 2 PAs, if you can manage to get 1 PA out, and we show you how to do a PA extensively. Pick a PA, performance account. Pick an account, 25,000. Display. And I've gone to extreme lengths to explain you what you should do. Every single day add $50 to your account, $30 to your account. There's no expiration. There's no stress. You don't have to finish it in 1 day, 2 days, 10 days. Take as much time. If you take almost a month to finish this, which most people can do this in 10 days, you will get $1,500. So this program costs you nothing. Absolutely We have a claim that if you are able to follow what we are saying, put your stop losses in, don't have a greed, have a discipline, this is a very, very profitable business. You want to become a licensed electrician here, licensed plumber here, costs money, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand. Becoming a doctor in Canada is like starting $250,000. It's a skill, not compared to this, but this is a skill where you can do this business anywhere in the world, 60 to 90 minutes a day, go in, set a target, and this does generate good income. I earn from it full time. I use this software myself, and you'll see my payouts as well. And as simple as that. So that's how we're going to put you through. First 14 days for free. Then maybe subscription, and depending on how fast you can get used to the program in terms of understanding the software, and then we will put you in the funded program from EAs, PAs, and so on. So I believe when you initially signed up, we didn't have a funded program back then, right? No. So you were risking your own. And yeah, 4 days goes okay. 5th day, you could end up losing everything because you didn't judge it properly. With this, yeah. So yes, coming to a short answer, you can hook up your own broker as long as it works with NinjaTrader 8 is the program that we give you.
Are you going to support crypto anytime soon?
Sorry?
Are you going to support crypto anytime soon?
Crypto, we have 2 right now, which is just the Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you can pull out the areas for, you can look at the direction on the crypto, it works already. So 2 coins are actually working with this. Yes, what? Any question?
Don't you think when you're having the funded account, so it's somebody else's money, so you're gonna blow off, you don't play, it's a $40. But if you have your money,
yes.
So you're gonna pay more attention and more focusing, and then using your most skill or techniques, what you can do.
Eventually you wanna go there, I understand, no problem. But at the beginning, until you know that you have mastered the skill of, I say get one payout, because we have a debate on both sides, funded or non-funded. A new person comes in, she doesn't have futures experience, right, for example, and she wants to see how the market is. You right away go in and lose $400 because you didn't know where the stop loss was. The button was left click or center click or anything, and the market just slipped, right? And you couldn't close the trade. Yes, eventually the idea is to get to your own money, but we have now a bridge in between for a funded to kind of get you a taste of some money. $40 should not be traded like it's only $40, so I'm not gonna put a stop loss. You have to understand that if you are taking a trade in futures, or whether if you're doing stocks, that's a completely different ball game that you are waiting for a long, long time, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Apple stock, maybe price goes down, you buy a bit more to do an average. But futures, CFDs, look at Bitcoin, she trades Bitcoin. You have to put a stop loss. Maybe Bitcoin, like some country just bans Bitcoin instantly, and the price of Bitcoin goes from 100,000 to like 95,000 overnight. Your account is gonna get liquidated, right? So whether, and we were having this conversation earlier as well with him. He's ready to move into a futures account, his own. Now, futures account of his own requires at least $1,000 or $1,500. $1,500 is reasonable. Only benefit I see is it doesn't have a threshold. It's headache, because if you saw $50 and you closed at $0, hey, you just paid the commission. In a live trailing threshold, if you saw 500, you closed at 300, you have that headache, and you're always chasing that threshold issue altogether. It is great for you to go ahead and do a funded program first, and then move into.
I have a 2 weeks trial, so today is my expiring, so I got a subscription yesterday.
Okay.
I got a FX account too, and 2 of my friends also, but they are just scared because when we concluding everything together for the funded account, a lot of complication. We have to net how much every day, $450. And it is a spike here.
Okay, but here's the thing, but that applies on a PA,
Yeah.
right? So EA, you can go and pass with any skill, without any skill. You can close your eyes, do a spike trade and pass it, right? So round one is the easy one.
Even like, you can
Hedge, exactly.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you, because I know yesterday.
Yes, so you got a PA, right? Now, I have, look at this. I just wrote this app yesterday. So it says 25,000 performance. Let me zoom in a little bit so easier for you guys to see. You have to get to 26,600. There is no expiration, zero expiration, right? I say one thing and one thing only. If you take a micro and add $40 every day to this account, you'll get a payout. It's not that complicated. It is like, okay, pick a real money. So you go to GFF, pick a, what method will you use to make money? No, like, no, but I mean, what is the method? Area, mid-band, overbought, oversold, diversion, blue boxes, red boxes. You have to take a trade based on this software that it tells you. So let me, there's a method, right, to entry. Price gets to this particular level and you will sell. Why can't we do this on Apex? What happens is this. Now I'll go through a psychology. You enter the trade, you don't put a stop loss. Minus 50, minus 100, minus 200. Your brain is telling you it's only $40. It's only $40. It's only 40. And then eventually, yeah, sometime you don't have a stop loss, price does correct, and eventually. So why not treat this money as your own money? This is the ideal stage for you to set a discipline. Because I promise you one thing, the day that GFF account is going to get empty, you will never come back to this industry. Mark my word. It is so difficult, because what happens is, here's you lose 40, but you will go up, maybe a bad day, maybe you didn't put a stop. The habit of putting a stop loss is a must. I don't care whether you take this program, because what happens is take small losses, profits would take your, so if you're not ensuring, what is happening is you're entering here, but there is no stop loss here. You're saying, you know what, I just put a stop loss. I know it sounds easy to say. I don't know why people don't put a stop loss. I give up on trying to sit down with traders, and I'm watching it on my shoulder, and they're entering an area. Let's say 18,400 is coming, and I'm screaming, put a $20, $30 stop loss. 20 points. So if you have a $25,000 account, you're trading Nasdaq, price is coming to 18,400, and you're trading with 2 micros. So let's real life scenario cases, right? So 18,400, 2x micro, MNQ, value is 2 times 20 stop loss times 2, $40. Actually, it would be $80 because it's 2 lots. 20 points, 2 lots. So now you have protected your principal, 26, so whatever the money in your account is, you have told the computer, I will take a maximum of $80 loss, maximum of $90, max. What happens is, most are just, running in this ocean without a life jacket. That's what I call. Whether it's, you will lose. There are days when, like on last 2 days, market has just is crashing free fall, and we pray every day it crashes, happens 5 times faster. If you're in a short, you're guaranteed to make money faster, right? Just protect yourself. Why not? You want to protect your own money, why not put a habit here? How much money maximum you will lose in this trade? $80. You can recover it. You can very easily recover it because 8 out of 10 times market will go back up based on these, 9 out of 10 times. So right here, computer says, yes, it's coming from a higher high. It's going to take a retrace. Put a stop loss. Nobody wants to give us $0 back. So coming to your thing, if you can please practice on these funded account, putting a stop loss. I don't care how much. You put a profit or not, TP, I don't care. Because most of us that are trading in that floor, we're trailing. Mid-band came, gap trade. I'm like, all right, keep coming back, vortex, and trail. And you will hear me saying live, trail, 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 trail. Because if you took this, you had a rejection wick here, maybe you from here to here, you made some money, and then you entered again. 16 points. And if the market is in free fall, you have a rejection wick here, maybe you're 4 points, 5 points. Don't put a profit maybe, but take, put a stop loss 100%. Each morning, Daniel, our senior mentor, owner of this software, does a brief, 10-minute brief, 5-minute brief. And it's like scripted. Always know your stop losses. Because what happens is, yes, you were waiting at 18,400 and you were doing 2S MNQ. $80 will turn into 100, 100 will turn into 160, 160, and then by the time it's minus 1,000, your soul kind of sinks. You're like, oh man, I just give up. This is so your brain is now telling you it's only $150. I will do another EA, I will do another hedging, I will get into a PA. It's okay, it's okay. You have to train your brain, honest to God, forget it. We make it so easy. One thing we can't overcome is a stop loss issue. And most traders, I sit down, and if they're sad, no stop loss. Yeah, so on stop loss. Blew the whole account. So he's an example. I normally don't like to explore. He just raised the point. His EA was $26,485. How much you have to get to? $26,500. Even though he has made $400 that day. Greed that kicks in. Let's go and finish it one day and then pass it and then we have a PA. It's that emotion I can't control and teach you whatever, right? So he could have done this on Monday. He could have done it on Tuesday. And then you're like, let's go and take one more trade, finish this mess. And that's where, two mistakes. First, traded beyond the target. Meaning that I tell everybody your target is $150 a day. You have made 420. Now you will see here more. We're going to start kicking people out. Come here Monday. If your target has been $200, please stop, and you will see me screaming, hear me screaming. Please stop. Have you met your target? Go, leave, go do something else. Because the way you will climb, you will fall the same way, right? Hedging is okay, but hedging doesn't solve you the objective of you learning how to trade, right? So, mid-man, put a stop. Yes, okay, hits it one time, hits it second time, hits it third time. Because your brain, the way it's wired is this. You don't put a stop loss, and you don't have a loss. So your brain is wired. It says, see, I told you, I don't need a stop loss. It bounced the mid-band, and it came down. It bounced back up. See, I told you. So everybody's trading on a demo account with 4, 5, 6 lots with the $100,000 account, and then boom, they go into a real account. It's only $1,500. They end up blowing it, right? So EA, play with 4 minis, no problem. With PA, I have a strict, and I have my own PAs to show that I show every time is, if you go slow in a PA, you can make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 every payout. And we have Mr. Hashmi, we have Gurvinder. The guys who go slow are the winners. The guys who are aggressive in this, in PA, they end up losing more. PA, slow, I had $30, forget about it. $40, forget about it. $50, forget about it. And the moment you don't have a stop loss is the day you can lose it all. So what will happen here? $80 loss, no problem. Your still account is 26,000, whatever. Like, so you have 1,500 threshold, went down $80. Okay, another stop loss, another $80, another stop loss. It's not like a ultimate drain, because what is happening is your brain is, it's interesting how I see traders every single day is they enter a trade. They wanted to go 54.21 long. Long trade, and okay, computer is saying area came, and they don't have a stop loss. Price dropped to 20. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. You are right now seeing minus 100, minus 200, minus 300, and then you're like, you know what I will do is I will do an average, and I will buy one more to bring my, and from this point it falls double, because you don't know what the market could do anything. Maybe it's an event, a news events or earnings. If you're putting in any entry without a stop loss, you can auto trail. Yes, lots of options in here. It will auto trail for you.
Is there any way we can average out this one, the market, because the stock when you buy it, so we can average out?
Yes, you can, but in Apex you're not allowed. Apex, you cannot average. You can, but it's only one time. What does that mean? So you wanted to go, I'm going to pick a big number, 19,000, you decided to go long. Price went to, what, 18,000. It's impossible in one day. And you did one more long here. So it will put it up at 18,500. So that would be your average. So when the price starts to climb, only this is the number, because you have two lots, you will exit a bad trade. So averaging is not recommended, because problem with averages, you have bought air, now you have two lots. Now any step you will be falling at 2x, right? So if you start to still come down, or same thing on the other direction, if you're going long and you did another short above, so one of the rules we teach you here is, please don't do an average. Don't do an average altogether, because it's not a good habit to do. Stick to an area, put a stop loss in. For Nasdaq, we say 20 to 25 is enough. For ES, we say 5 to 6 points, $300 maximum, right? And so if you're doing a bigger account, because that 300, trust me, you will recover. That $80 you will recover. Daniel's lectures is one line. Take care of your losses, profits will take care of itself. Take care of your losses, take care of your losses. And each day we say one thing. What does take care of your losses means? So here the computer said, buy. But you see, price did go and hit your stop loss. No problem. Only here you lost $130 or so. But you can recover it back right here. You can recover it back right here. So I know I keep going on run-on sentence, but the short answer to summarize is, whether real, whether funded, whether FTMO, if you don't have a habit of putting a stop loss, leave this industry, because you will end up ruining your own financial future. Because if you don't put a stop loss, market will eat you alive completely. Any questions? Yes, boss. Sorry. I don't want to say 100, because that would put me in legal trouble. We are very damn good accurate in terms of our software predictions. And all of these predictions, the way this is done, it's easy for me to give you a number, 60, 80, 100. Test it yourself. Download it, install it, run it, and see the accuracy. And see what we offer versus the competition. Yes, I'm not the only one teaching how to trade. I'm not the only one that has made this software. There are many thousands of companies on the YouTube selling this kind of same thing. What we say is our software is the best, it's the easiest, and the services we provide along the value-added services is unparalleled. No institute that I know of offers a free floor. For $2.99 a month, I don't see anybody on the internet that says, just come and sit with us, no problem. There's nobody that offers live streaming that I know of. Zoom, within that price though. So you have to understand, even there are many algos you can buy for $99 a month, no problem. But it's not the 99, it's, we give you like 20 different things along with your subscription. Just alone to teach you the tools for funded account is like unparalleled in terms of pricing. So let's go back to, you will see the pricing and the services. So coming back to the accuracy is, where is my price? Okay. So not only the software, 10 market predictions, morning and evening, live Nasdaq help, and everything. So I could say my software is the best. You could counter it otherwise, but go download, test it for free. I'm not asking you for any money. You have any issues, come here Monday to Friday, sit down with traders. They can, every trader, we have 12,000 users, by the way, from the last decade. We've been starting, this is not a company that just got formed. We've been here, this office, 1 year, because we are now the subscription model. If you look how much we charge at the other office, by the way, this software is $50,000, which we discounted at $25,000. So we have, until last year, you could only buy our software. You could not lease it. So it tells you, your lease starts at 7,000. I mean, buy starts at 7,000, 15,000, or 25,000. So when NinjaTrader 8 came, the new software last year, we were able to give it to you as a subscription model. Even though you buy it, let's say you spend $7,000, you like it, everything is good, you still gotta pay $150 a month if you want the other services, live stream, Nasdaq. So for a new user, we'd say try it, subscribe it, and then buy it. So you can pick the method, and I'm not gonna push like a software to your throat, down your throat, if you're not sure how to even use it and install it, right? So the accuracy, the guy can, you can speak to not me, hundreds and thousands of traders, and speak to them. One thing they will see, you know what is the problem? It's highly addictive. It makes it so easy that your hand is just clicking, buy, sell, buy, sell. And I see 80 trades in a day, 90 trades in a day, 100 trades in a day. While your trade should be 5, 3, 4 trades, 1 trade. So the problem is we made it too easy. I know you will say it is too good to be true, but no, it's not written in Python. It's written in NinjaTrader scripting, Ninja script.
Can you explain the mid-band a little bit?
Okay. No problem. How to use the mid-band? So first area, number 2, mid-band. So how to use a mid-band trade. And this works for position trading, day trading, options, crypto, indices. You have a black line on top. You have a black line at the bottom. Two black lines here, 2 black lines there. In software, it's called trend band. What is a trend? Trend is going up, trend is going down. So within the trend band, you have something called a mid band. So it is 50%, it's like a pivot. So will it trend up, or trend can change instantly. Trend can change very within the news. Like 30 seconds, you are buying 50, let's say, at 3:13, computer said sell. At 2:58, computer said buy. Same price, because look at the price right here. So right here. So 2:58, the price was 53.70. Computer was predicting it's a buy zone. 3:13, computer said sell from there. So it's the same price. So what was happening half an hour ago, it could change. So what is happening between, as long as, so the condition is to do a mid-band trade. 15:10, 30:20. Both have to be in same color. What is 15:10? Right here is written on top, 15:10. Now our charts are not time-based. They're not 1 minute, they're not 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, they're not time-based. Every single software out there works based on time. We work opposite. We said, I don't care, because what happens is, if you take a 1 minute, most traders are used to, sorry? It turned off? No problem. I think it's just dies because of the, did it shout? I think it just got overheated because it's set on the charge. No problem. So, thank you. This one is still okay. So, a lot of users who are reading how to do charts online, the way they do it is they read candles, maybe, and they read the charts and they see how things are, and they try to develop some patterns. It makes a Z, it makes an M, it makes an L, it makes a W, it makes a P, it makes a hammer. Problem with those patterns is they're based on time. So if you take a 5-minute chart and then turn it into a 30-minute chart or 15-minute, that pattern goes away, right? Not with us. We have taken the different approach on how we plot a chart. So this is a price action chart. So the word is completely what is used on the internet. It's called price. If the price doesn't move, our chart doesn't move. So it can sit within the bar for 1 hour, will not move. So there is nothing for you to do anything. It is all done automatic. But if you look at, these are moving only when the price moves. So the timestamps are moving based on the price action, not based on the time. So this is the major difference between our software and what everybody's, like 98% of the online users are testing you to start learning a 1-minute chart, start learning a 10-minute chart, nothing. We throw that out of the window. Rewire your brain to understand how Renko bars work, and they work with something called price. So coming to your question, price moves up and down between these bands. So 15, 10, 30, 20, if they are red, you are selling. So short-term trend is selling. And look, I said 258 to 335, trend has changed. Same price it was telling you to buy, now it's telling you to sell. So you just watch 1510, you watch 3020, both are same color. Midline, buy or sell. This is your live signal. That's it. And put a stop loss. What is the stop loss? 12 ticks in both direction. If you're selling, put it 12 ticks below, above. If you're buying, put it 12 ticks. So what would be the entry here, as I see right here? So you would sell here. So 53.72 you sold. You added 3 points on top. So if the price climbs to 75, it would pick your stop loss.
Do you keep the area in mind?
Yes, 100%. But that you are watching that area when the reversal is happening. So at that time, don't take a mid-band trade. If the price is coming from an area, don't take a mid-band trade. And as you see, the more and more you will see mid-band going up and up. You can take every mid-band, doesn't matter. But the probability decreases. The first mid-band is generally the safest, but it can hit your stop loss, no problem. But as long as you know, so this is a gap trade slash a mid-band trade. So 1510 green, 3020 green, buy. 1510 magenta, 3020 magenta, sell. And where it's written, as Daniel's video is written, bearish or bullish. If it's bullish, buy. If it's bearish, sell. And how much profit do you want to take? So now you have a stop loss of 12 ticks. My habit, the video that I will make next week, my habit is simple. I just drag that stop loss 4 ticks behind. So the way I trade personally on a mid-band trade. So I entered 53, what was the price? 53, let's say 72 or 73. I did a short sale. I have my stop loss at 76 SL. Now I start to go into profit. 71, I'm $100 profit. 2 points I have made. I will move the stop loss at 73. Price goes to 69, 72. If I'm making more money, 4 ticks behind, just 4 to 8 ticks behind. Just keep following. And it falls much faster always due to gravity rule. So it just sucks down, comes down faster. So 4 to 4. So once you have a stop loss in place, the same thing becomes your trailing profit. So you can do an auto option. There's a great option within this DOM. Let me show you the DOM. You can set this an ATM. What this would do is, let me show you this quickly. So look at my profit. 12 stop loss always. It's predefined. From midline, the color will change after 12 ticks. So 12 tick stops, 8 tick profits. So 2 point is my target daily, and I quit my trading. If you want to do a stop strategy, you can say, still come back, come behind it 12 ticks. You can set it to 8, you can set it to 4, whichever you like. And you can say, after I have, so what is this telling you? 12, 8, and 1. Keep my stop losses at 12. Or you can set it to 8. So mathematically speaking, 53.73. My stop loss began at 53.76. So I have a 3-point stop loss. Price got to 53.71. It will trigger this for you. And it will now keep moving this SL to the bottom automatically for you until you keep going. You can do this automatic, you can do this manual, you can drag your stop loss within the chart trader and watch my videos. It's all there on how everything works.
You can always,
Yeah.
you can always layer as well, right?
Yes, the more you will play with this thing, you can say, hey, I want to take 2-step profit trigger. I want to take a 3-step profit trigger, right? So you can layer anything as possible. Number one, my favorite is area. Wait for the area. Price came, I would take an area, make few points, and then I'm done. So you can, now I'm putting together a zip file for somebody for Monday. I have a zip file uploaded. You have areas for the last 4 months. You want to see, go back, see the accuracy. What did computer predicted by super areas versus everybody else? Most are the same because they're using Fibonacci, golden ratio. Everybody has their own parameters. We just tweak them at the server side and we find, all right, so this is what happened. Let's do this for next morning. So it just much easier way to send you the signal across the board. Any more questions while I fix this camera? Yeah, today is I'm at your disposal anytime. Sorry,
I want
sir.
to subscribe, but I
Oh, no,
have
no.
until the end.
Oh, no problem. Take your
I just
time.
want to say
Yeah,
if you could give an example based on the area you were talking
Yes,
about.
yes,
Yeah,
no
that'd be
problem.
great.
So the way,
How would you put in a trade?
no problem.
And,
Absolutely. You gotta come up with a faster way to.
as compared to last Saturday.
Sorry, oh, long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long weekend, and
Everything's away.
so that's why I did a presentation even late. I started because I said it's something. There you go. All right, we're back in. In action.
When are you gonna add the areas for like Bitcoin, Ethereum? Any idea?
Give it at least a couple of months. So we're making a tab for crypto, completely different. So let's look at what happened on Friday. Crazy sell-off, everything. Market is correcting. Last all-time high, 21,000, ridiculous. What is going on? Nasdaq. You invest and goes up. You invest, everybody's pumping. And as traders for a long time, we are expecting this to come down by February. So there are some events that take place. Biden drops out of race. They kill a person in Iran. Lots of market. Everybody, earnings are not coming in second quarter. AI hype is starting. So market is correcting itself pretty rapidly. So what happened on Friday was, again, regardless of the economics of world, our computer software predicted certain things. All four news were bad Friday. Non-farm, more people lost jobs. Earnings went down, bad news. Unemployment rate went up, bad news. Three were bad on Friday. So pressure all of a sudden changed to down. And if you saw my video that I recorded, things just slid in a matter from, I believe, 500, or it went down ridiculously crazy to like 386 on Friday. So what did computers say in advance, by the way, at 8:30? Computer made this matrix on Friday for these numbers, automatic. Says if the price could go continues to go down or up, these should be the reversal points. So at 9:30, we looked at the price is standing around S2. So then we figure out, all right, if it continues to go down, we have some points hidden in these areas. Price goes down there, then we buy. So my objective was I waited for this number because already the market had tanked. So 386 became the night session low, and night session was that before night session is before the market opens at officially at 9 o'clock. So I went in, I took 400 as a buy, and I said, I'm going to put a stop loss of 20 points in case market just goes bonkers and goes in ridiculously crazy price down. So what did I do? 18,400. I put a stop loss at 18,380. So I protected myself that now my loss is going to be what? 20 times 20, $400. That's my loss that I'm taking, 20 points. If I'm taking micro with 2 lots, $80. Price comes to 18,400. Watch the area, and I can tell you when exactly what time. Let me open up my. This is one of the students that I'm chatting live on the, and she texted me, good morning, yesterday. Good morning, sir. Is 18,400 still valid? And I said, yes, it is. It's valid because the price hasn't come down. She says, I have to make $700 in my EA account right here. This is live conversation happening yesterday. And I just wrote, because I'm chatting while I'm trading, and I said it's still valid. It hasn't hit. 10:15 a.m., she replies back in half an hour. She says, thank you very much. Made money from that area. Thank you so much. And I said, enjoy. So at 10:15, price hits that area. So it actually goes down to 86. If you look at the lowest of that day, was 386. I was only 6 points away from hitting my stop loss. Yeah, like it could hit. I'm just taking a gamble that I want to protect myself that if whatever goes crazy, like few days ago, it could still continue to go down. Protected myself. I could have done 660, but then my loss would be too great. From 386, it shot back up. And I was exiting at 420, by the way. It shot back up to 451. So that's how I plan my area trade on Nasdaq. I just will say 20 points. At 20 points, because Nasdaq, you got to give it some room, breathing room for it to go. So the way this live Excel works, we will open up the day. Let's say Monday will come. We will look at what happened in the evening, and then computer will predict a new number for new lows, new highs, new everything. And all of this is happening live on the screen. And now we are going to make this tool very soon public to everybody that is our subscriber. So this is a data visualization tool that you want to analyze 30 days, 50 days, 60, as the data is going to get added to this tool. So right now I have it until June 26 onwards. So you want to quickly analyze a number. So this is right now for Nasdaq. We will do it for ES. We will do it for Dow Jones. We will do it for gold. And let's pick a number. So in this case, you can type in any number, 23,300, and hit submit. It will draw this for you. And it will say, all right, this is the pattern that happened. It's just an extra tool to see that 20,300 is what area level on which day and how did the market move. So as the data grows, our machine learning tool learns itself and analyzes it. So to cut it short answer, this is how I trade. 400, I know 380, it could go. Now what would be the next? 360, 340, 380. That's when it's coming from the bottom up, it is a resistance every level. When it's coming down, it's a support. So if you hear Daniel saying morning, play area to area. So if you have shorted from here, you must know when to exit, because then it will become a support and maybe bounce back up. So it's fun to hear our commentary. From 9 o'clock my rant starts. like, so if you want to get a little bit of this, it is much easier to listen to us through. So that's how I plan my, for ES, it's a little easier because ES doesn't kind of go crazy. So ES, you can plan yourself, right? But ES, put a maybe 5-point stop loss, 6 points, and then call it a day. Say, hey, because ES is moving, remember, $50 a point, right? So unless you're doing micro. But please, I beg you, put a stop loss, put a stop loss. That's all I gotta say, every day. Computer will take care of everything else for you. Stop loss, you're gonna have to put in yourself. Because the profits will come. So here I could have had an open trade. And I can say, all right, I have now protected myself at 8380. So here's the main difference between GFF and 380. Now area is gone. It's coming from expected low. It's bound to go back up. Should go back up. Why do I exit at 420? There's a very technical reason for it. It's not that I don't want to make more money. On CFDs, on FTMO, it's an open trade. I know my stop loss. But what happens with Apex is this. Price got to 18,420. I saw a P&L of $400, right? If price goes down to one more time, my threshold starts to eat up, right? So that's the problem with Apex. And that's once you graduate from Apex and go into FTMO, then, and if you want to use FTMO, you don't have to, most people who are doing FTMO just using these areas. They watch the price that is our computer software has predicted for Nasdaq, and they will for gold, and then they use for spot or any particular instrument. That only thing is not natural gas is not there on FTMO, but everything else. We have 3 currency pairs. We give you US Euro. We give you British Pound, USD, and Canadian. So 3 currencies, 2 precious metals, a couple of commodities, and 3 indices. Just Nasdaq and ESs alone is enough. 500 a day, 2,000 a day, 1,000 a day. Just pick a number. I know it sounds too good, but it is the most difficult part not to trade, not to trade. Which, like, you know, that's the most difficult part. Trading is easy with the piece of software, but having a patience, it's not the easiest thing to, unfortunately, overcome the greed or the patience. So hopefully you can master the areas, maybe Sunny soon, and you can start to.
I literally was going to say I'm just waiting till the
Okay.
class to be over so I can sign up for the areas.
Okay,
and
okay.
then
No
when I
problem.
come by for the class later.
No problem. And you're welcome to come here during the day if you are. At 9 o'clock, sit down and speak to, and every day. No, just show up. Have a trial, so we know you're not just coming to enjoy, like, and so. Yeah, no problem. Sit down.
Now we have a different room for our.
Yeah, so we have now broken this into 2, beginners and a little bit advanced traders. Because advanced traders kind of, because what a beginner comes, this is pure boiler room, by the way. Like here, the person who sits, Avtar and Ranjit, on Friday, they have 19 PAs, by the way. $500 on each PA, no problem. And the other day he made like, so as you graduate from beginner, you will come to see the truth, because the difference, there's still, why am I illegally allowed to do, by the way? This is not real money. So in the eyes of government, this is not a trading floor. You're just learning to play, because legally you can't have a trading floor. You have to understand if you're trading with real securities, real money, there are different laws. If you're not telling us that you're doing GFF, so do GFF from home, please. Like, so that's your money. We're not, but if you're, because this is a sandbox, it's Apex, it's FTMO, you can go wild. They can come in and scrutinize us, and nothing they can do about it. But it's fun, right? If you have passed, because we did hedging yesterday for quite a few exams, and some failed, some passed. So It's fun. So you take your trial, come sit down at the beginner level, and because you, again, beginner means beginning to trading. Like she said, we have some experience, what a support is, resistances, areas, levels are. You can come straight here. But over there is, I have users who have yet to know.
Yeah, better to sit
Beginner.
I'm sitting there.
So beginner is like stop loss and then entry, what an RSI is, and you can talk to these mentors, no problem. And so just bring a laptop, sign up for 14-day trial. They can set up your software for free, and you're part of our system. And if you like it, you join it. If you don't,
Everybody's very helpful, everybody, that's right.
yeah. No, Mac doesn't work. It does work. I have a MacBook, but you have to understand what am I doing. Like, look, it is a VPS. So I'm remote hosting my connection into Chicago. I drove to Chicago. I spoke to a server company. I put in my own dedicated server, and I have my own branches of VPS there. Because power, internet, I don't have to worry anything at all. It's a lease server.
Provide guest service?
Yes, if you need. Yeah, we can put together an environment for you with the Ninja.
Just have
You
an
can do it
environment.
anywhere. So if you don't need, if you want to do this on a MacBook, then you just paid $99 extra. So what happens is that's a dedicated computer. Then you can then trade from phone. You can trade, you don't need a computer. So if you want to lease a computer, we provide you a computer as well for $99 a month. And we put every single thing on that server. It has connectivity in Chicago. So the ping rate from that to Mercantile Exchange is very fast. So you don't have to worry about hops. Like here, it slows down. So we ask everybody to put their hotspot on.
So when we like buy $99 for the telecom, can we trade like from anywhere?
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Yes, you just have to remote log in. That's all simple. We'll give you an IP address or a domain at something at superareas.com, and then we'll give you a username and a password. You can trade from anywhere in the world. So if you don't want to own a computer, or you're worried that, hey, your computer could have a virus, or it's a dedicated computer with a VPS, with a dedicated line, and we can install a copier for you and all that on that machine, no problem. It includes a copier, by the way. If you lease my $99 a month, it includes a copier feature as well. And yeah.
Also, I can attest to the 14-day trial. I made like $200. It's just on a demo account, but you know, I got greedy. I lost a little bit, but realistically, it would have been like 300 something on the demo account based on your software.
Yes.
And I understand what indicators and how it's working.
Yes. So the idea of creating this was, like I explained a few other presentations, is for me to teach a brand new trader, it is difficult. Like if I were to take, my son is 17 years old, he's getting into it, right? So what is a trading route? Normally you sit down on tradingview.com, you take gold, XAU, USD, you type in that symbol, you are learning to trade gold. Then you start looking at list of indicator, somebody has told you go follow this guy, he's really good, he helps. Then you say, all right, I'm going to join this group and this Facebook group, this WhatsApp. And now you start to put all the resources together yourself, and you have a portfolio that, all right, I pay TradingView, I pay Chicago Mercantile, I pay this mentor, I have this membership, I get the signal. So you put your old kind of a, here we give it to you everything. We're like, all right, now know how to, so all of that support, resistance, diversion is ready-made. You just turn it on and you watch it. And then along with the areas, along with, so if I said, did I do the coding? Yes, we did. Did we invent the math? No. The math is the simple. When does the price get overbought? After certain pips. So math is there for, like we took the math and we just implemented our values to it. So that's why we just make it easier for somebody who can come in and just get it done faster. So That's how this works. So, any questions whatsoever? I don't have any problem going on. I think our tea maybe soon, coffee should be coming in. I gotta check, because generally we take a tea coffee break, and I'm here until 5 o'clock if you have any questions
We're
whatsoever.
gonna have break, can I just?
Yes, I can sit down with you and one-on-one, and I can guide you in. More and more tools we are developing. This is not something that, all right, it's ready and it's done. Like I show you this particular tool that we are working on, which is in the pipeline, because we have to be creative too, right? Because the only fear which a software company has is somebody could come out better and faster. That's what the evolution of software works, right? So for the last 10 years or so, we have increased the software probability, prediction, everything else. So let me show you a cool tool that we are working on. So this is after 10 years of a ready-made thing, right? What's next? Is it the end? No, it's not. So I really like the quotation from Google founder. He's like, I don't care how big I made the Google, right? His worry was somebody in a garage, a 16-year-old, could come up with a faster algo to put me out of company. Bang. So as a software company, we gotta be on our toes all the time to make it better, make it faster. So we have started to roll out these. So when you join, that wasn't. So last 3 months, we work on a couple of strategies for you. Auto trail. It's not a auto trail strategy. This is called, it's an auto entry. So what it does is it analyzes the chart for you, and it starts to take an entry automatically. It says, all right, this is the midband, this is the stop loss, so you can now sit back and learn how the computer tells you to trade like automatically. So it's automation, but not 100%. So this is still compliance with Apex, meaning that it's not something you have to still take over after the entry is done, right? What we are working in a pipeline, it will analyze all 25 things for you. So the next release, about a year from now, is right now it's pretty, we call it a dumb ATM. What a dumb ATM means, it doesn't understand how much the swing has been, how much the RSI is there. Now we are going to start to program 7 variables. Look at RSI, look at large triggers, look at small triggers, look at the trend, look at the pressure, look at the base, and then decide what to do. So right now it says, all right, I see a black candle buy, I see a black candle sell, I see a black candle buy. So it's pretty dumb in the sense that every black candle, it will buy or sell. It's okay, it's still faster than human, but the next version we are planning to roll out is going to now analyze 25 things, and it can say, all right, is the strength overbought? Is there a possibility of diversion? How far are we from midband? So if you see the logic function, that is insane amount of lines of code to see if statements after if, and then, all right, now I've found the perfect scenario, and I think, again, from there, you still have to put a stop loss there. Things can change, but at least in terms of where we're heading for 1-year plan, 2-year plan, 5-year plan, and that is the plan. So we are not just stale, we are evolving every single day, and you will get, if we have a new software, you'll automatically get the new software. You don't have to worry about it that, hey, I now gotta buy the new software. So your updates are forever. If you even bought the $25,000 package, you're good for lifetime. So as we evolve, you evolve. So yeah, lots of things are exciting. Every day, and we are, like, if you see me working, I probably put in 12 to 13 hours a day into this. Even with 4 kids and a family full of, but like, for example, last night we ended up doing this for you guys. This tool that I make, so I'm working on actively this tool, And it takes energy and time and analysis and data and to combine to see how lines of code to write. And again, we have 11 users. I'm just the one person that just sits and does the presentation. Daniel does the core like the analysis, data analyst. Then we have support staff. So it's not something that, it's a one-man show. No, it's not something that. So
Where do you trade? Where do you sit there?
I sit on Dixie in Matheson. So that's where, if you take our lifetime software, you were able to come to that. So that's a business class. This is at, yeah.
But there is another company there, Well Life.
So the way the company structured is, Well Lifetime deals with if you buy the license. So Limitless Wealth Enterprise, they're both same companies, but they work with subscription model. So we have the rights to sell the software globally as a subscription model. They sell the software if you want to buy 7 grand, 14 grand, 450,000 if you want to buy it. So they deal with only purchase license. So it's a license, whether you buy it or you lease it. They're all heading the same way. It's the same plane, goes from here to destination. It is completely
So what their platform and your platform?
100% same. So there is no difference. You get the same software. So over there, you have paid 7 grand and you pay 150 a month. And that's it. And that's optional if you want to pay 150 a month for the areas. You own the software for 7 grand for the rest of your life, or 15 grand or 25 grand. Here, you build on, it's a monthly subscription, because you have to understand, I have a clientele, and this wasn't possible a year ago. When Ninja 6 was there, Ninja 7 was there, I could not lease you my software. So radio ad, you came in, you spent 7 grand, sorry, thank you, we have no other option. Ninja 8 came, we took all of this, we put it on AWS, and we said, all right, now we can do every single thing through subscription model, which was really helpful. And then we added a funded portion along with it. So lots of tools. So what I was explaining is the tool that I made yesterday available for Apex, because a lot of guys who were on Apex said, hey, I don't understand what the rules are for funded company. Now it's much easier. You scroll down, you pick your account size, you said, all right, how much can I withdraw in my performance account if I have 100,000? And it will give you a full clear picture instantly, live, pulled from Apex website. So you can say, all right, I have 100,000 account, how much money I have to make before I get a payout? 3,100. How many days? What is my minimum payout request? 500. What is maximum I can get a payout? So how much should I make every month, every day? No more than 750 a day, no more than 150 a day if you are. So now it's all guidelines and everything. So what we do is we do the research for you, and we just throw that into the pipeline for no additional cost. And it's not like, hey, pay us for this, pay us for this, pay us for this. Hey, it's $2.99, we give you everything. And wherever you get stuck, this is my job to make sure that, and you will lose money, and only for one reason and one reason alone, you won't stop. It's highly addictive. It's highly, when you start to gamble, that you think the price will do, so every day Daniel says one thing, don't think what the price is gonna, watch what the price is doing. Forget, so use your eyes rather than, so yes. Sorry? $2.90 out of you, if you are in Canada, it's $2.99 plus HST. And if you are in outside, we charge US dollars because there's no tax. Yes, so cool. So let me check on the tea coffee status, and we will be right back to see how it is. Give me a second. continue, it's on its way, I guess, the tea. So meanwhile, you can send me a WhatsApp, and I will send you a link.
Okay. Yeah, well, what's your number?
647-228-0694.
Is it your WhatsApp group?
No WhatsApp group. Why do we not have a WhatsApp? The reason is, in a WhatsApp group, numbers get exposed. So we've had some users who signed up as a trial, we put them in a group, and then they started marketing something else altogether.
Can you make a
I
group?
saw on the TikTok video, one of the guys was there, he said to me, I got a message from my WhatsApp group, now the number is.
No. We don't have an official. It's all done through super areas. What we have is a WhatsApp channel that you can search as super areas. We have a WhatsApp channel. We have a Telegram group where we post alerts. But most of these things comes to you through the website anyway, right? So, and if you want to speak to me, you have the number 647-228-0694.
Is there any like Telegram for like traders who's actually trading on the floor? Like
It's
who
not, it's,
shares ideas like when you guys look into it, something is coming.
we have a superareas.net. That's a chat group. So you can sign up there and you can ask questions, but mostly because it's a live Zoom, you're connected to me, right? So before you get before anybody gets an idea, I will throw in, hey guys, area is coming, you guys can jump in, take the trade. So Zoom is there, live stream is there, and superareas.net. So what's your email, brother? You're on your trial right now, right?
It's done.
Okay, no problem. But can you just text me your email?
Yes.
And I will move you over, because we have a different category. That's a different sign-up code for areas only, right? So.
So you're just gonna
And then
message
if I
the
wanna
go to the
like change
website,
it to the soft
and
or
they
any
remove
time
it
in the
in the
middle.
Yes. So we will just prorate it. So it's like $10 a month, right? Sorry, $10 a day. You took an area, you paid $150, and you down the road, you decide. So maybe you got 30 days left, or so.
Whatever,
No,
it doesn't matter.
its system is robust, and we can.
As long as they're, like, as long as I can just
Oh,
change it.
no problem. It takes. So give me
I
a
just
sec.
started again. But it was
Yes.
difficult doing full-time work in this, because you have to go in the office.
Yes, we can do it 9 o'clock, no problem.
But today I actually understood the whole area. I did it before.
Sorry, on our YouTube channel. Yeah, go on superareas.com and you will see the YouTube
Now I can.
channel right there.
Because there's three things, one is I can check, one is I make that, and then the phone food price, the home social media. I'm gonna set up the auto and try with Sim, see how it goes.
Yeah, test it. It's with Sim and Apex, no problem.
So once I sign up for superareas.net, will you give me access?
Yeah, you have. You just sign up and we'll
Okay.
give you a chatting
Oh, I
app.
see that.
So with the areas, you do still get my Zoom and you still get the live stream.
Awesome.
So it's not something, only thing you are not getting is the software, right? So then you're,
Unless like it's a requirement. that
no.
If something happens, then.
So,
Okay.
so,
So how does the payout works with Apex?
Yep.
Uh,
I will come,
what the account wise?
no problem. I will explain you quickly over one account. All right, Sunny. You're expiring August 3rd today and midnight, so. Okay, it's all done. If you log in, you will get the areas, morning, you will get the live stream,
Yes.
and you will get, let me just fix this, and you will get the Zoom commentary. And I'll share you have Gmail?
Yes.
Okay, I will share this Nasdaq. If you just text me your Gmail address, I will share you this live Google Sheet. I'm doing it on Google Sheet, but it will change into Super Area soon, where you can do the Nasdaq live. So,
But you have the EAU to close some accounts.
Thank you.
You
no,
tend to close some accounts first. If you do 25K, you pass easy. I think you have to make 1,500 or something. So 25K, yeah.
and I'll add you to this numbers WhatsApp, so you can see our status and things like that. Custom,
Yeah, it's on the website as well.
and I sent you a payment link where you just type in the areas and it will subscribe for you. No problem. Okay, so how does a payout work? Let's go to this account. Let me show you. Well, the tea coffee comes. So you managed to get into a payout, and let's pick a performance account, and let's pick a $25,000 account and hit display. So your initial balance would be 25,000. Your target is, let me zoom in a little, and so what is your target? Okay. The moment your account balance becomes 26,600, you are qualified to get a payout from Apex. You have to trade 10 days before getting a payout. So, for example, if you made $450 a day, I'm just giving you a maximum what you should make. Don't make more than $450 a day, please. Because 450 times, let's say you traded for 6 days. Your account balance is 2,700. But you can't get payout because your qualification is until 10 days. You have made the 26,600, but you haven't qualified for 10 days. So your idea is to make sure you trade for 10 not consecutive days, any 10 days. You can trade Monday, not trade Tuesday, trade next month, next week, any 10 trading days. After 6 p.m. is the next day. So your goal is on a $25,000 account, please don't trade more than 150. Why? Because it says minimum payout is $500 that Apex will send you. 500, 30% is 150. So what happened was yesterday we had a student and he made $26,450. You heard the rant, right? He was swearing like crazy. So 26,447, that was the number. He's been trading 16 days, okay? He's ready for a payout. And he entered the news, not knowing the news was there. And then the spike at 8:30, he lost some money, but he managed to make $1,800. And he's like, great, now I'm 10 days, I will get a payout, and I'm excited. He walks in accidentally and says, can you help me set up my payout? I'm like, first of all, buddy, you're not gonna get a payout, period, because that $1,800 of spike one day, they're not gonna approve your payout because you went over the $450 limit. So what did we do? That was the one day we decided to lose money because you gotta bring in, so from 1,800 to 1,300, and then he was swearing because he was making more money. And every time he wanted to lose money, he came from 18, it went to 2,200. So that was a case scenario where we were losing money to stay within the max capacity. And then slowly, we brought it to $430 or so. and now his account balance was within the norm. So in Apex, there is a discipline rule, consistency rule. Don't make more than certain amount. If you're trading a bigger account, yes,
One question more is concerned.
yes,
So the money he loses,
yes.
is it gonna be affecting his threshold?
No, well, you know why it was good? Because he was above 2,600 range. If he was below, yes, big time, his threshold
Okay,
will
okay,
go.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be affecting
Exactly. So lucky for him, he had built the big threshold first and then got the spike. But if he got in the spike early, like within day number 4, big problem, right? So because people come to me and they're like, I'm done my target and I made 1,500. I'm like, no, you gotta make 1,500 in 150 to 450 range. So you can't even throttle it fully, right? So it's what it teaches you is a discipline. Discipline, know your loss, know your limit, know your loss. So this is a $25,000 account. How much investment, like I said, depending on how many EAs, how many PAs you manage to do it. And then, so what happens is you got to 26,000, let's pick a number, 26,000, 28,000. So you trade in and your now account balance stands at 28,000 and you decide to pull $1,500 out of it. So 28,000 minus 1,500. So your account balance is 26,500, right? So you have only $100 more to get that threshold headache finished. So whatever you pull out is, this chart will calculate. Hopefully that explains your answers and how to, yes, boss. It's all done? Yeah.
So it actually let me edit the amount. I put 150 in there. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
accurate?
yeah,
Okay.
that's all, that's it, because that's called the custom link.
Yeah, custom, yeah.
It's a custom link, so you put in, because some users were charging 8 months, 9 months, so it's not a prefixed. So for areas only, we kind of leave the entry up to you, right? So Apex is wonderful for the beginners. Come in, go, and I can literally put it on a graph and I can show you. I have users who make every 3 months $30,000, every 3 months. How? $40 a day, $30 a day, with a trade copier. Come here, sit down, sit with the person who trades, and give me a second. Let me see if I can show a WhatsApp without exposing his number. Give me a second. PA accounts, all PAs, how much he added? $100 a day, $117 a day on his PAs. And you know what I told them? Best to stop for now. Because you will see me saying more, these are PA accounts. $133, $117. Slow micros, 2, 3 micros, and building up slowly and slowly how the system works. So there I have lots of cases, 10 PAs. I have a person who drives a truck, does crude oil, has 10 PAs, $50 a day, and then quits. $30. I know 50 a day doesn't sound a lot, but you have to understand the math behind it. The math is you have 20 PAs. Let's forget 20. 10 PAs. PA means performance account. If you add $50 to one PA, automatically it'll copy to all of them. You have $500. You come back, you add another 500. How much you have to get to? Total 1,600. So $1,500 times 10, 15,000 US dollars, you will get it. And again, gotta go slow. Idea is futures market gotta go slow. We have a full 30-day plan, 40-day plan. So every 2 months, you guys can get $15,000 minimum, slow. And then this starts to become a full-time habit. I have users who only do futures trading now. Just now they have figured out the system. I'm gonna do, and slowly you can bring this you can quit maybe other job, or if your job is highly stressful in terms of like, I think the most difficult industry is driving a truck, in my opinion. You're all the time on the road, all the time. Your life is at risk. There are jobs higher or different ratio of capacity of risk, but I think the truck driving is very difficult if you are on the road. And the more people I can pull out on the highways and come into this business, so not immediately, but adding 200 a day, 300 a day, 400 a day, $50 a day, and then discipline. And then now we can take a break and drink some tea, coffee, and then we'll resume this. Right now, what is it, at 3 p.m.? So we'll do it maybe another hour of Q&A, and we'll call it, and maybe some questions online. And hopefully it can. Go ahead, please. Grab some tea, coffee, and. Yep.
to see if I can make it, because that's the only time I can, because in IT life is crazy, because I do IT full time. So, no breathing time.
But here's the thing. If I have a lot of guys who are on IT, right? They got me zoomed in. Like certain thing you can quickly look at the area. Nasdaq, watch the number. So my Google sheet, what does it say? That this area or the sheet that would, when price hits this buy, put a stop loss, put buy. And then you will see, all right, I made, try with micro, with your own account, try with a micro. Go slow, go small. $100,000 account, right now it's on sale for 40 bucks on Apex. When the price hits, Monday areas will come if the, I'm saying a night session high, night session low, because you can trade that from phone. You don't need to watch it on your computer. Apex app on your phone, trade away the rhythmic, and when the price comes, just buy and put a stop loss and
You can do it from Apex?
yeah, yeah, Apex has an app for your phone. So one is called Rhythmic R Trader Pro, and one is called Trade 08.
And it connects just like Ninja? Or?
Just like no, it's just a DOM.
Okay.
So all it is an entry point. But sometimes you want to just take that right? Because those like his subscription he took, he doesn't care about the software because just the areas, right? So wherever the market that we predict. And again, I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm saying test it and yes.
So you could change it anytime. Like let's say you try out the software first, but then you find out that you're more focused on the areas.
Yeah, no problem. Like so, he says I want only subscription to areas 150.
Oh no, but like let's say I want to try out the software.
Yeah, you can change anything. It's a month. He I think took a 3-4 months break, right, in between. At the beginning, yes, you were doing aggressively, and then you got caught into those because 9:30. Then the next best time is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., right? And then the next best time is in the morning. So that's the 3 volume period.
So at nighttime
No, nighttime moves, but you're not gonna make good amount of money. You will make like on Nasdaq, you may be making 200 a day.
That's what I.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was able to do.
Yeah, so 200.
But would the mid-band and still work?
Where it's mid-man is same across all the time.
Because I don't think we have the areas for the.
Which way the market could go as well.
just a question of a trial. So
Yes.
I could do it all remotely, right? I don't have to come.
No, I have users in from UAE, Australia, New Zealand, UK.
So yeah, you just have to go to his website.
Sign up.
Yeah. Just go to the chat. They will remove it. They will install it, and you can with the SIM. Also, he has a payment link on the site, and they will have your hardware ID already. They just activate. Then it's pretty smooth. Well, you can use your desktop too. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be laptop.
Because companies can go either way because of their
And everything is
That's why like Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only reason I wish there was some sort of chat group where traders would say, hey guys, opportunities on the way.
So, but that's more.
Beginners, for just to get handy, get used to it, and then you don't need it. Yeah.
But, like, let me show you this. Let's log into .net, right?
Yes. So NQ, NPS is NQ is that's Invesco QQQ. That's
Let me log. I think it's the register.
that's futures.
So let me see if I have the username password here.
That's why it's so like small. And what time frame are you looking at? You're looking at 5 minutes, right?
Is your laptop
If you look at it,
testing it?
This is the XPS.
Let's go.
I didn't even open it from the box.
you can see so
That's why
you can
it's
actually find
set it
patterns,
up.
man. Right?
Well, you
see
can.
here that it's
Okay, we have something called a general chit chat group.
Okay.
So if you click on that, so what am I saying? R2 done. So as you can speak to some other people live and you can say, hey, is the area hit? But for like on your phone, just open up Google Sheet and it's updating every few seconds, right? Yes, right here. So you can do any of this. You can speak to me live through this Google Sheet as well. So I would share.
Is this share for everyone?
Yeah, it's across for the whole group. So I would.
How do you get to it from the
So,
super area?
oh no, give me your Gmail address.
Oh, okay. It's EI plus COSTA 88. Yeah, and then Gmail.
You got an invite from. Because this is only for, because I don't do 10 markets, right? My computer program predicts 10 markets. But this is because I do live Nasdaq. Whatever I am doing, you are watching. Dow Jones, I have a user who does S&P, I have a user who does gold. They have their own, but I have like a few hundred people who are watching me because I do specifically Nasdaq. So you got an invite from me.
Yeah, I did.
Click on that.
So these are the previous.
So this is Friday, August 2nd, right? So let's suppose I'm sitting right here and this thing, you will see it got highlighted.
Yeah, okay.
It's instant. So wherever my actions are, you have a question, you can WhatsApp me. Very good indication by just watching, hey, R1 is not, our 360 is not done. So now you know when 360 will come, I will take that area. So as on Nasdaq, and you can say, all right, so I will say 910 is coming, 910 is coming, 920. Between these two areas, I will take 9. Sell from 920. Here's the luck in between. Computer predicted that market should reverse from 910 or 920. But sometime it reverses from 908. Sometime it reverses from 921. Right? So that's hit or a miss, right? Because it's a trillions of dollars moving back and forth, billions at least. Its accuracy is damn good, but still it's not God, right? Where it knows 100% what could happen, right? So I will range it. So now you know you're not gonna take that, right? So the moment I will turn into green, you will see the color change for you instantly on your. I'm not touching 920. So you're on your phone and you got, at least you can watch this even during the meeting, right? And for something that now Rafay said, and you would open up your sheet and then quickly open up maybe trade weight and look at the numbers.
So say level 1 resistance.
Yes.
The top one is sell, the bottom one is to.
Yeah, so these are all buy zones. These are all resistance sell zones. So the price can still break it. It can go to 220 and then it can still come down and go back up, making it a support, right? So, but it's more for those users who don't have time during the peak, 9:30 to 11 areas. But you will see, we post these areas at 8:30.
Yeah.
You could be done by 9 because sometimes you pick an area and you like it. It's coming from there, right? So, and Nasdaq is the fastest market to get you in and out after crypto, meaning a regulated market that you'll be able to do this much faster.
Yeah, I've been trying crypto features with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and basically. But
Yes.
once BTC goes up, everything
Goes
along
up,
with it.
yes.
And then, of course, you have to have stop loss, and
Yes.
you keep on moving your, take profit.
Yes.
And then basically, yeah. But I've been testing it. The only thing is like Canada doesn't have. You cannot do it in Canada. You have to get comes to be somewhere else.
No, Apex.
Sorry.
Apex.
Apex. Oh.
stockbroker. Let's go to dashboard.
So Apex connected to Ninja, so you'll be able to see Ethereum.
Trade away. Why go far? Crypto futures. Both are allowed. MBT, MET. Both are allowed on Apex. So pick MBT, MET, and then you are able to do that. We will get started again, and if you have more questions, I can
Okay,
answer.
thank you very much.
No problem.
You will get a
see.
trial. I'll see how it goes.
No problem. Absolutely. So he subscribed, I gave him the areas, everything is good. Sit down with him for 1 hour. We'll be done. बस हम दुआएं मैं ले कर दिया done done. No problem. Yes. हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी. He's a student. Assalamu alaikum. Ji. Yes. Very nice.
I actually work with him.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I think he bought the software from Daniel in lifetime. So he's not a subscriber. He has paid the amount of money one time at the other office. So yeah, I think he texted me you were coming. Yeah. So this is our. Assalamu alaikum ji. So this is the. Welcome ji. क्या हाल चाल है?
दिनों के बाद
Oh
मुलाकात
yes
हुई
yes.
आपसे सर।
So.
बस अब साथ में लिया करें काम बन गया।
नहीं, नहीं. So rock solid discipline. He's with discipline means areas only or areas, guys.
Stop loss.
And stuff. Always have a stop.
What is your Jedi tricks? Tell me your.
I'll tell you in a moment.
Yes. हाँ मिनिमम तो पहले आप इसके ट्रायल प्रोग्राम पे आएँ, राइट, और उसको देखें और डाउनलोड करें और इंस्टॉल करें, फिर आपका क्योंकि एपेक्स का रूट अभी 1 माह बाद आपको डालेंगे या एटलीस्ट 15 दिन के बाद के, क्योंकि आप पहला राउंड उसका ये है कि आपने इसको फिनिश करना है, आपने उसको एवेल्यूएशन के बाद परफॉर्मेंस और परफॉर्मेंस के बाद तो यस द रूल इज़ मिनिमम 150 यू शुड मेक, यानी कि मैक्सिमम डिपेंड कि आपने पे आउट कितना देना है, पे आउट पे डिपेंड करता है। 228 647 228 0694
Monthly जो इसकी है, I think $300.
$300 per
Software is free or 1300?
यानी सॉफ्टवेयर इंक्लूडेड है इसमें 300 में,
Okay, okay.
सब कुछ इंक्लूड है, 300 से बियॉन्ड कुछ नहीं है।
I can only come on Saturday, not the weekday.
नहीं वीकडेज में है, फिर आप लाइव जूम से कनेक्ट करें ना हमारे साथ, जूम से लाइव स्ट्रीम से।
Okay. So in order to connect you with me online, how can I do that?
लाइक देखें हमारी जो
Next year?
लेकिन पहले आप अपना ये सॉफ्टवेयर तो सेटअप कर लेना, तो लाइक यू डोंट हैव टू फिजिकली कम हियर, इफ यू लॉग इन टू आवर वेबसाइट सुपर एरियाज, लेट मी शो यू।
So you never have any class on Saturday?
No, no, you don't need a class. This is all done remotely. You don't need to be here. Every single thing we have put up for you on the website. You don't need, I have students from UAE. They can't come here. I have students from Australia, England, Alberta. They all do this through their homes. So you don't need to be physically present here. This is just optional. If you would like to come, we give you this floor. So for example, right here it says course training videos. Zoom, live here, live stream. You can connect with us anywhere.
From
9 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock, 9 to 1, every day. No problem. Absolutely, likewise. Thank you.
Then trade 85. I'm still a learner.
So I know the levels. That's it.
Yeah, but at least he has put together an ideal situation for us. That ideal is how to take it. Like he's been, I think we started this program February of subscription model of February of 2023. And if I see his profile, he came around that time when we were not doing funded programs.
Yeah, I came in July.
July, right? So
Then October,
September, we kind of started into funded because then he went through GFF and then he took 1,500, made money, withdraw money, lost money, lost, and then all along the line, because you have to understand, he came from a background where trading is okay, but futures is a different game, right?
Yeah.
And then we put down a program that, hey, and so I always talk to about him is what is his strategy, and then again refine, trial and error. Okay, what worked best for him, and he narrowed it down to, I'm gonna do the areas, and I'm going to do, and he knows like he can teach this course with his eyes closed. What a diversion is, overbought, oversold, and there hasn't been a trade that he hasn't tried. Black candle trade, all of it. More and more I'm putting this material online because before Saturday, 2 hours used to be full extensive teaching you. Now, for example, you watch my videos that I'm recording and uploading, detail by detail that, hey, that's how you use the software, right? So.
Will the video specify R1, R2, S1?
Yes,
S2?
I did 2 videos. One was,
Because I was looking for that.
So
only the
it-
video file.
no, it's outside. If you go on YouTube channel right here, if you go here and you click on videos, I will define, it says how to use the areas in the, give me a second, it will say areas. How to use daily level zones. So fully automation on,
Yeah, I was looking at the, the trial version for the video number 5. It has the R1, R2, S1, S2, and R3.
yes. So same idea. Idea is that these areas are reversal zones. So if the price is going up, it should bounce from there. If it's going down, it should bounce from retrace zone. So, and easy to use if you can master it. For example, even last 2 days, market has been just one way down. It's still respected our areas on ES. 50, last night I posted a video 4 days ago. Our evening areas were predicted 54.21. 20, the computer was the range. It bounced from 54.21. And all we need is 2 points, 3 points, 2 points, 3. The issue is when to quit. You see, that's where the problem will come out. और सर yes, हम सही हो गया almost 4 month बाद मिल रहे हैं.
Yes, actually, since we stopped
The live stream, yes.
live today, so a lot of people, they start calling.
Oh yeah, because I posted your number sometime, I think on my status. So,
So, I get a lot of call and I didn't know the week before you were going to start, I thought this last week. So I booked somebody for 6 o'clock in north of New Market.
but can I put you on the official mentorship page? Like I know, because here's the thing. Teaching for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, free of cost is a different. If a person is paying you $50 US per 1 hour, both parties would be equally interested to make sure they deliver and they learn, right? So,
Sir, I have told you differently.
okay.
I have learned from you.
No, it's okay.
I'm passing it on.
No,
I cannot return it back to you, so I'm passing it on to others.
no, but these users.
Mentors and money for money.
It's,
दूंगा भी है,
no. Because I have a lot of guys who want to sit down with him and kind of pick his strategies and.
free.
Okay.
I'm not discouraging mentors or whatever, I'm not against them, but I have a different idea of thinking. So anybody is welcome.
The reason behind CAP.
Yeah.
जितनी भी हम मार्केट में देखते हैं वो है कि हम आपको नंबर
और आप ट्रेड करें, you don't need to learn anything.
हाँ
सारे लोग उस चीज़ पे यूज टू हो. जब आपके पास हम आते हैं कहते यार हम तो सीखें भाई, आपसे
हाँ।
कहते यार हम तो सिखाएंगे, हम कहते भाई सीखते ही क्यों, हमें को बना खीर भी नहीं मिल रहा.
नहीं मैंने इतना तो बना दिया है
नहीं वो आपने बना दिया, आपने एफर्ट किए, लेकिन है कि मैं अपने नेचर की
हाँ।
बात कर रहा हूँ कि लोगों की नेचर क्या है.
नहीं नहीं देखिए ग्रुप्स बने हुए हैं सिग्नल भेज देते हैं राइट सो
अगर वो चाहते हैं ना
हाँ।
सबके पास जाना
पैसा जो है ना, पैसा is something, is good, but izzat is priceless.
नहीं लेकिन देखिए
The thing is, मैं पैसे ले लूँ, वो कहेंगे इससे मुझे गलत बताया, आपकी इज्जत कहाँ है?
नहीं लेकिन देखिए एक वो होता है जनरली डिस्कॉर्ड ग्रुप में ये होता है कि आप बैठ के सिर्फ एक प्रेडिक्शन करते हैं. मैं लिख सकता हूँ एक डिस्कॉर्ड ग्रुप में ये कह रहा हूँ बना देता हूँ, टेलीग्राम बना देता हूँ, व्हाट्सएप बना देता हूँ. आई होप एवरीबडी अंडरस्टैंड्स हाउ. सो होता ये है कि यार मुझे $20 महीने के दें, मैं क्या करूँगा उस छोटे से, अब 20 की बात आ गई है, इतना सब 150 भी नहीं, एक मार्केट कटाऊँ मैं नैस्डैक के एरिया देता हूँ, ये पूरी रेंज कॉपी की भेज दी, ठीक है लो जी आपको सिग्नल आ गए. लेकिन वो कैसे बनते हैं वो आपको पता होना चाहिए ना. तो मैं उसके खिलाफ हूँ. मैं कहता हूँ आप मुझसे पूछो कि आपने ये नंबर कहाँ से उठाया, मैं आपको एग्जैक्टली इस चार्ट से बता सकता हूँ कि ये नंबर कहाँ से आते हैं, कि बंदा वेयर डू यू प्रेडिक्ट दीज एरियाज फ्रॉम. We are going to start a series for people who want to know where does the software come up with these numbers. So we use 4 charts, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 240, 1440. So और आप अगला भी predict कर सकते हैं कि अगर एरिया से निकल गई है. So these are for those who want to do a little bit more position trading. So this is a 1440 minute chart. And we are doing a video series. Tomorrow is our first class that we will record and upload it. That how to use the areas for more advantage down the road. Meaning कि अब वो नंबर निकलता कहाँ से? Question है ना कि कहाँ से निकलता है जी? आप लोग क्या randomly निकाल लाते हो? It mostly comes from, these are called magic bands. Then you have upper band, lower band, mid band, right? And in between there are few numbers. So you can just watch and see, okay, these are the areas. Watch a 30-minute chart, 240, 1440. तो हम आपको वो भी टूल दे देते हैं कि इसकी एसेंस क्या है, कि प्राइस कहाँ से बाउंस होगी. इजी करते जा रहे हैं आहिस्ता 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 आहिस्ता, लेकिन उसमें भी अभी जो है ना, तो you can see, for example, this is a 144 daily chart. You know, price can ultimately get to 52.71. That would be a good buy. So I have users who wait for the price. This is a short zone. If the price is outside of this band, don't go into buying because it could ultimately fall. So हो क्या रहा था जनवरी से लेके अगर आप देखें अप्रैल तक 1440 से बायर थी, and we kept saying यार overbought है, but चढ़ रही है, प्राइस ही चढ़ी जा रही है. Now it's becoming a good buy zone. So when the price is in these zones, Daniel will say stay in short. How he says in the morning, good strategy would be for today, sell from high. Because he's looking at the chart, okay, yaar, market is overbought. So same concept here. Now if you see, when the price goes below 52.71, we will start going into long positions. So every time it gets to expected low, we'll start buying. So there's a daily, there's a weekly, there's a monthly. So that's where we teach you how. Only thing is with these levels, it makes it much easier to understand. तो हम खाली ये नहीं है कि आपको एक सिग्नल दे दिया और आपने बस ये यूज़ कर लिया, तो उसको पता नहीं, कोई भी आपको बेवकूफ़ ना बना सके. ये हमारा गोल है कि
Is it a good idea, because I just got yesterday for the FX account.
Yes.
They give me $300,000.
$40, yes.
Is it okay to
It's fine.
go for a 25?
No, to 30,000, your goal is 20,000, right? My recommendation is one mini, एक mini. $200 से $400 रोज के बनते हैं. एक 7500 का आपका threshold है, 7,500. You'll be done in 2 months, no problem.
You have to make 20,000.
20,000. And it is So you can start small or you can start big. But Apex के रूट से आपको समझ आ जाती है कि मैंने कहाँ से एंटर होना है, कहाँ से एग्जिट होता है. ट्रायल एंड एरर है नए यूजर्स के लिए. So, but I'm happy that individuals like Hashmi Saab really, like, you know, he went into depth. I think he's the one guy who bought a book on diversion when we started speaking diversion. So yeah. So, but what the idea was, I don't think you had any historical experience on trading, right? No. Idea was we brought a person very new to this universe and we said, can we teach him where he doesn't need to draw anything? The idea, the goal was make it ready-made. Because I know you've been trading 7 years. The way he would trade, which we used to trade, खुला होता है ट्रेडिंग व्यू ऑल द टाइम. ठीक है, आपका ऊपर सिंबल चल रहा है, आपके चार्ट्स चल रहे हैं और आपके सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस है. आपने एक इंडिकेटर आरएसआई का डाला हुआ है, एक ईएमए का, एक मैकडीज का, साथ बुलिंजर बैंड की. वही चीज़ें जो हम करके दे रहे हैं, सिर्फ हम आपको रेडी. क्या आपने कंप्यूटर ऑन की? सो it's a McDonald's based franchise formula. So the owner doesn't need to know how cooking works. उनको बस दुकान दे दी, भाई यहाँ से इसको करो, इसको ऐसे करो. We give you the recipes. For you guys, the hardcore traders, उनको मुश्किल काम आसान लगता है. We go, hey, areas ले लो, वो support, बल्कि इन्होंने तो next video बना के दे रहे हैं. How to highlight, I think both of you guys now do, the ranges. हाँ, video. उसको मैंने अब ज़रा properly बड़े पे करके देंगे. So that's the idea, right? Is to a person who has zero knowledge, how can we bring them in and change their life for the better? And yeah.
आपको भी ये होगा कि मैं देखता हूँ कि देखिए मुझे इन्फॉर्मेशन मैं वो शेयर करता हूँ आपके साथ के साथ. मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आप आगे आगे शायद इस लेवल पे लेके भी जा रहे हैं और अभी कोई ग्रुप बन जाएंगे मेरे ख्याल में कि अगर कोई नेस्डैक करना चाहता है तो वो नेस्डैक जो करेंगे साथ मिल जाए.
Yes, yes.
और वो देखते हैं वो भी कर ही रहे हैं, आप भी इस तरह उनको फोटो शेयर करेंगे.
See, here what we are doing on super areas, my goal is, for example, when you log into superareas.net, right? This is where we are developing the grouping system very soon. So idea would be, right now this is called the general chit chat, right? You will have Nasdaq, you will have Dow, you will have gold, you will have all 5 markets move. Nobody does currencies, incredibly slow. Nasdaq number 1, ES number 2, gold number 3, crude oil maybe, and then Russell. Dow, nobody trades. So these 6 markets, you will have 6 groups. Hey, you want to be part of all 7? No problem. Why we developed this website is the only issue was when we had a group, everybody, I can bring in a trial. I don't know Sunny's intentions. He doesn't know. It's a new person, comes into, infiltrates our group, takes all the numbers. Right click, you can see everybody's WhatsApp name, number, and then, you know, it's a bit of an issue, right? So last, we had a group, and then once the numbers started to leak out, people started to mess with each other, and then they started to bring in their own investment thing. We're like, this is getting out of hand. Here, you can talk to each other. You can't talk to each other privately. Okay. So this is, you can't see, I don't know the, like, he's Sunny, I know him, yeah. Sunny. But I can't, he cannot click and find your email or phone number or anything. So everything has to be talked within the environment. So yes, I can share Mr. Hashmi's number, that's fine. Then people would start bothering him for smaller stuff, right? So that's the, so, no, it's a pleasure if you have 4 people. No, but there's a human limitation, right? 4 is okay, 40 is not okay. Because we don't know if he's eating, he's outside, spending time with his family, and then all of a sudden, yaar, maine aapka number liya tha, aap kya use karte ho? Right? So yes. So then yes. So he's one example, and the idea is, again, I didn't learn everything. I didn't, ठीक है, YouTube से देखा, Daniel से देखा, पिछले 20 साल से learn कर रहे हैं ना. So now we are passing on the knowledge, and of course we're making money along the line. So money is the byproduct of the effort that we are putting in. So of course it's a business model. You are not sitting here for free. You have a subscription model. My goal is to make sure your $2.99 is worth it. That's where my come in and कि आपके $300 का हलाल मेरे लिए हो. So meaning कि आपको चीज़ भी तो मिले ना. So
बस उल्टा हमारे साथ भी हो रहा है कि फील बड़ा भी देते हैं, तो सेल भी बहुत अच्छा जाता है.
हाँ.
ऐसी ऑर्डर पर्सन लगाया ना, बस वो जो स्ट्रेटजी फौरन चलता है, उल्टा जाता है. फिर 2 दिन डिस्कस करना चाह रहा हूँ, दैट्स पॉसिबल. लेकिन मैंने आपको जैसे दिखाया था कि मैंने कैलकुलेशन सारी एक्सेल में कर दी.
हाँ.
तो मुझे पता है कि एग्जैक्टली कितने नंबर पे जाके इसमें चार्ट में कलर चेंज करना है,
हाँ.
कितने पे इसमें जाके ब्लैक कैंडल बनानी है. तो वो
See 4.75 पे ब्लैक कैंडल है और 12 टिक्स पे कलर चेंज है. So these two things.
I have tried in
Good.
and manually too. तो उसमें है कि बस वो ATM में proper
और हमारे पास ऐसे ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं. There is another mentor officially, Mr. Rahat. We are doing like 18 PAs, 19 PAs. It's not I don't have to show up. They can come and sit down with you and teach you. One thing you will lose money, over trading. I can say that over and over. And he's a prime example sitting here. Friday I come in and his sat is down. He's like, I'm like, क्या हुआ है? कह रहे हैं 25,400 नहीं $85 बने हुए हैं. मैंने कहा कितने बनाए? 420 बन गए थे. वो 15 लेने के लिए और गए. हाँ, 500 पूरे करने थे और 420 बना लिए थे कि जी मैं ब्रिज क्रॉस हो जाए. एंड नो स्टॉप लॉस. चलो ठीक है. बंदा कहता है यार कि स्टॉप लॉस वो क्यों होता है? 100 गिरे, 200, 300, 400 and then you kind of give up, right? So you learn. $250 निकल जाता है.
1500 तो वैसे ही थ्रेशोल्ड है.
हाँ.
200 और माइनस चला गया, अब जहाँ 17
तो आइडिया ये है पीए का, एक ही चीख के मैं कह रहा हूँ माइक्रो करें, 2 माइक्रो कर लें, 1 माइक्रो कर लें. रोज के कितने डालें? 20 डालें. उनकी इतनी करेज है वो 2 लॉटों से घुसते हैं अब एरिया से, 2 लॉटों से. और वो कहते हैं मैंने सिर्फ 2 पॉइंट लेने हैं. $200 के बाद डन है. हाँ. और लास्ट टाइम वी स्पोक only expected high, extreme high. There's not a day he doesn't have to mandatory. मुझे तो है वो साथ से एयरप्लेन के वो मैकेनिक वो भी हैं, उनको सर्टिफाई करते हैं. So Mr. Hashmi, he has a full-time job in like and plus he trades. So incredible. I wish I had a discipline like him. I go crazy with Nasdaq, 4 lots, and then because what we all have is that issue of trying to get 20,000 in one day. Like we get up to 14,000, यार 200 और लेते हैं, ये करेंगे और boom, account is gone. So यार ATM, देखिए majority of the people who said they used an ATM to learn how the trades were taking place. Midband and Max Prime, they now know where the trade, so ATM is giving us the help to give an entry. Now gold, ES, crude oil moves too slow, they can do it manually. देखिए आपको manual आप डाल सकते हैं अपना trade ES पे. ES क्या कह रही है? Let's do देखिए ATM क्या करेगी? यहाँ trade डाल देगी ना. Mid band है तो आप खुद डाल लो, खुद 3 point का stop loss लगा लो. So mid-band is okay, mid-band is okay, mid-band is okay. Yes, mid-band did touch your stop loss in this case, but I don't know if it's coming from an area. So 4.75. New thing that somebody else has tested, which I learned every day. You know what they're doing? And Vikram ji came up with this cool formula. He said this is what he's doing. If you look at 30-20 swings, which way who used the software, he said he waits for until the price has reached from this number plus 8.5, and then he would do a long 8.5. If it's coming down, he has waited until the price has reached 8.5 in negative. Not to confuse new users, but there is a way where you can take any swing, but wait for 8 and हम क्या करते हैं black candle में 4.75 है, 30-20 पे वो 8.5 है.
the way I see it, I think he's waiting for the background to be changed.
Background changes 8.5?
Probably or not.
Okay.
Those, I have this over here.
So if you look at most of the direction, look at this, 18-point swing. So he will wait. This is Nasdaq, by the way. Let's switch to ES. Okay. If you take this one, after 8.5, so if you can test this theory for the next week. So wait for the 53.51 plus 8.5.
So it's 5359.5.
53.
59.5.
5.9. So he would enter in a long trade around here and takes 1 point.
इसे भी थोड़ा नीचे आएगा आप 6 2 पे उसको थोड़ा नीचे लें 5359.5.
5.3.
We are at 30-20, right?
Yeah, 30-20 chart.
30-20 chart to 8.
30-20, 8.5. So 59, where would he enter? Right here. So after 8.5 points, he's doing long from the bottom number. So from lower low, 8.5, from higher high, 8.5 minus. So from below the midband, plus 8.5, from top of the midband, minus it.
Is it the third bar after?
I don't know, but he came up with a number that he's been waiting for the price to get to 8.5.
He's going on third bar. So you see that one?
Okay.
Because it's so good. The black candle, actually black candles are ऐसे बन रही है कि ये पहले एक बार बनी, फिर सेकंड बार बनी, जब ये थर्ड बार बनेगी ना ये वाली, फिर यही फर्स्ट जो कैंडल
नहीं, fourth bar.
सर थर्ड पे
Third पे? Okay.
थर्ड जब ये इस थर्ड ने ये वाइट डॉट बना लिया ना, तो ये वाली पहली बार जो है ये ब्लैक कैंडल
Okay.
ठीक है, so I think he is taking this number, so he is exactly taking that thing कि भाई जैसे ये ब्लैक कैंडल में कन्वर्ट होगी, I enter, take even one, take
1 point.
तो what?
So he's saying on 30-20, black candle, he's doing 8.5 points. So yes only. No, not anything except Nasdaq.
Like gold.
Gold is okay. Let's.
But use Nasdaq will use, but Nasdaq is so fast, you cannot take action.
Nasdaq I don't touch.
वो calculate हो जाता है, लेकिन आप उस पे action ले नहीं सकते.
उसके लिए ऑटोमैक्स आती है. फिर बस that's it.
Automatic जो है सब BCC वाली black candle वाली, gold पे try कर, लेकिन मैंने उस पे consistency black candle के बाद exactly third bar पे तो वो कभी वो 7वीं बार में बनती है, कभी वो 6वीं बार में.
लेकिन अगर आप 25 से 55 का रेडियस रखें ना, तो अच्छा उसमें भी रैंडम है.
30 और 35 40 30 करके देखा, मैं उसके रिजल्ट्स निकाल के लगाए विद चार्ट्स स्क्रीनशॉट्स लेके, लेकिन उसमें ये वाली कंसिस्टेंसी है, मोस्टली गोज ओके लाइक 30 ये वाली, तो इन थर्ड बार में वो पिक कर लेते हैं, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है कि फिर वो जनाब उसी पे चलती रहेगी, लेकिन वो जनाब सिर्फ 7 पे जा रही है, 7 पे जा रही है, ये प्रॉब्लम है. तो कई दफ़ा क्या कर रही है कि वो जनाब अपना पिक कर लिया, लेकिन है कि वो फोर्थ बार से पिक किया है, थर्ड बार से पिक किया, तो इसमें कंसिस्टेंसी.
लेकिन अगर आप मैथ से ऐड करें वो एग्जैक्ट एक्यूरेट
तो
है.
मैं मैनुअल
हाँ.
करता हूँ, वो सही है.
यस यस.
उसमें सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम का आता है कि जैसे कभी और कभी कभी ना सिर्फ 2 बार के बाद तीसरी बार ब्लैक एंड
ब्लैक एंड. ओके.
प्रॉब्लम आता है कि तो मैनुअल स्टॉप लॉस करना चाहिए, बट अदरवाइज दिस स्टडी इज वेरी गुड. गोल्ड वाली अगर ये अगर आप रेटिंग के लिहाज से इसको देखें ना, बैठे 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 मैं लाया हूँ तो
हाँ जी हाँ जी. Okay, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. So, मैंने उसको मेक श्योर करूँगा लेटेस्ट अपडेट दे दूँ आपको फास्ट वाली जुलाई 26 में. ओके. All right, see you guys next Saturday. And for those that are tuned in Monday to Friday, I will see you guys Monday live stream. Take care.